Hello, hello, hello. Hello all. It is me, Greymouse. I am just staring at bitrate, but it seems to be fine. Hopefully I'm not too loud. I did bump up the audio just a bit, so we'll see how that turns out, how the mic audio turns out. But I pretty much got everything I need. Got my coffee. Got my computer, video games. Should be good to go. So without any further ado, let's get into Disco Elysium. This is the right spot. This is the right sitting position, isn't it? Yeah. Ah. See, container you can't open. Equip a pry bar. Yes. Ooh. Ad break. I mean, ad starting soon. It's a punga dancing in my face. Let's continue talking to Everett. He's my favorite voice.
A pleasure as always.
Mr.
Dubois. Since you've already sat on that chair.
You little bastard. Fucking Everett. I want to find out more about all these things. The lost gun, I feel like he's going to be like favor for a favor, mate, if I try to ask about the gun. So I'm not going to do that. I want to talk about the hanging.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here.
Do a jumping jack. Yes, alright. God damn it.
Everything that goes on around here.
Let me know if I miss anything.
I would love to help you, like I'm helping you with the body.
That was very simple. Thank you. I have exercised. What do you say? I missed the garlic bread.
No!
That's fine.
I mean, it's
Oh.
no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike.
Oh.
So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
He just told me that the lynching was connected to the union and the strike. I sense there's a but.
But there's a thing that's been keeping me
Got
up
it.
at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
That's the thing. Here's the thing.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
Okay, I trust Kim. I trust Kim to make a reasonable decision.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
Kim, is that true? Are we door-opening machines? I've opened a few doors in my life. You heard wrong, Everett. We're not. I've opened a few doors in my life. What's it to you?
And I'm sure you're going to open this one with flying colors, Harry. This really is very simple, and there's nothing shady about it.
Okay, well, here's the thing. I dislike that he speaks to me like I'm some sort of moronic child, but I also love the language in which he speaks to me like I'm a moronic child.
Does this jiggling ooze think he's going to use you? He's got another thing coming. Play his game, son, with your eyes peeled. He's going to slip up, and when he does,
Fuck yeah.
you're going to come out on top.
I can't quick save in. That's good. I appreciate that you can't quick save in dialogue. I think that's fair. I bet you don't even know anything about the hanging. Damn it, fine, I'll look into it. We need to talk about this murder. Whose door is it?
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there.
A weasel?
Nothing for you to worry about.
What do you mean by weasel?
A loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly.
He removes his glasses and rubs his nose.
Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss
Good idea.
business with you.
Give me a moment. Let me just check. Ooh. Just keeping an eye on that bit rate. It looks a bit unstable. We'll keep an eye on it. See how we go. Because I'm monitoring it on two different things. One says it's normal, the other says it's not. So, keep an eye on it.
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do.
Thank you.
You look like you could run around all day.
I have been.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
Yeah.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be, Harry?
Yeah, I bet you don't even know anything about this hanging. I bet he does. We know he does.
Harry, my dear friend, I am what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes on in Martinez.
Alright, we'll look into it. We need to talk about the murder.
Fantastic, my friend.
Damn it.
Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level.
I don't know about that. You tell me now. I'm doing a favor for you.
You can get the key from Manana. He's down by
Oh,
the gates.
Manana, my friend.
Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry.
Yeah?
Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door.
Arrived here late because I was busy browsing Kara, fell in love with some arts I did. Yeah, that's a valiant reason to be late. Don't even worry about it. I really like Kara myself. Like, genuinely, I think it's great. And it has been so much easier to find artists on Kara because the algorithm isn't designed to fuck them over, essentially. So I like it too. What's in the container?
My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbour. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them.
There's something special about it. It was attached to the Kurvelsund crane.
Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you.
What about you and me, we go on a date and count containers?
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container.
Talk
You should
to it.
At least try convincing.
Yeah, let's talk to the container.
See you soon, Debarger. Just kidding, but not too much.
Alright, mate. Whoa. And then, so, you can navigate in this game by WASD and stuff like that. But some of it doesn't necessarily work too well. So, so you also sometimes have to use the mouse. Freebie beast. I'm confused why artists are following me though. I ain't gonna put anything y'all gonna make me feel bad. It's one of those things. I think some people are doing like a lot of follow for follows kind of stuff. So some artists will do that. Some artists might recognize you. You know, some artists might. You know, I think there are a host of other reasons, but it's also because I think the people on Kara are really trying to make quite a conscious effort to be a more supportive kind of community for people. So if you're an artist, I think they're trying their best to kind of be as supportive as possible.
Before the cargo container.
Oh, that's impossible. Never mind. I don't have the charm. I'm an uncharming man. Oh wait, I'm not that non-charming, surely. No, up. Yep. There's something that you can do if you can get that back door near where Kuno is open, then you can actually like jump across. How's Dingle Dangle doing? Measurehead. This guy, my bitch.
Do not presume this has drastically altered our race dynamic.
Was this something I had to
Our
do?
personal dynamic has changed. A little. He means very little.
Yeah. Everett told you to help us get the body down from the tree. Yes.
So it was. You bested me
Yes.
in race combat to reach my superior, then had him give me an order. I salute your cunning, enemy. I will go and remove the body from the tree with my bare hands.
Rightio.
You're so noble, Measurehead.
I'm Measurehead now. That's me.
But while I am gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge. That someone needs to be you.
No, he's gonna tamper with the
Both of
body.
you. That would mean you're openly showing the people that you're taking the Union's side.
Wait, that means showing everyone that we're taking orders from the Union. Lieutenant, what if we don't do that? Want to do that?
This is the uncomfortable result of not taking it on ourselves. I can live with compromise.
Kim, no, we can't live with the compromise. It's bad. They could do something to the body.
Listen to your little friend. He is wise in his childlike way. His mysterious race.
The Twitch
may yet
broke.
prove
You'll
fierce
return after
competition.
smacking the
My
technology.
heroic haplogroup.
Let me just check my Twitch. Yeah. It's because I've got a slightly higher bit rate, it seems, and so now my Twitch is like, oh, this is weird. This is weird for you, and I'm just like, yeah, you're scaring me. I keep thinking
Yes.
something's wrong.
That is precisely what it means.
Homunculus.
This is not going to happen any other way.
Fine, alright, I'll stay here. I wish we'd gotten that dang body down. Fine.
Babe, see that they stay here the whole time.
Oh, I thought I was actually moving because I moved the keyboard as my character moved. Measurehead, you better not do anything to that body. I mean it. Just sitting here, hanging out. So how you doing? What do you like about Measurehead? He's a pretty big, strong man, but as you noticed, I am bigger and stronger. I mean, stronger. Maybe not bigger. Definitely stronger. Because I punched him and then spinny kicked him. Is he coming back? Is he going to leave me out here? This is really tense. Like, something about this bit is so tense because we're just sitting here waiting for him to come back. And I can't actually do anything either. Like, I just have to sit here and wait unless the game has frozen, but I don't think it has because people are moving. I assume there's like a command in the game design where it's like wait 60 seconds or something like that in the dialogue, which is cool. But damn, it makes me feel like he's doing something to that body. Like we're gonna come back and we're gonna find his head's missing. And it's like, well, how do we collect evidence on a corpse with a missing head? I do remember this bit being slightly longer as well when I previously played it, because like I've never been able to get the body down any other way, and it's kind of why I tried to avoid it this time, is because I've never been able to just get the body down without needing Measurehead in some capacity. And I know there are ways to get it down. I know you can shoot it down yourself, but I've never been good enough to shoot it down myself. And you really can't leave the body up for too long, like for more than a day. Where's Measurehead? Measurehead, come back, please. Now I feel worried. Is the game frozen? Surely not. I didn't do anything. Give me a moment, gang. I'm gonna quickly... where's my break screen? Hold on. Just gonna quickly jump to the break screen while I fiddle. Fiddle with this game for a moment. Let me just check. Oh. I'm gonna, hold on. Jump to a different screen because I clearly haven't encoded this one. We're good. We're good. Oh, my bubble. My little bubble, my little talking bubble, it's gone. Hey, Smiley. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, yep. So it may have crashed. Well, it didn't crash, but it broke. That's fine. How you doing, Smiley? I'm just gonna quickly get it back. Is not issue. Is not issue. As we all gather together to watch this man pull body from tree, we will try again. Let me jump to game screen. Hello. So we'll try that again. It may have just, yeah, frozen. Not frozen, but fucked up a little bit, which is okay. May have done a bit of a fucky wucky. Doing good. Finish your walk with bread and sardines and dragon fruit. Ooh, nice. That sounds like a good wind down to your walk. Okay, let's try again. We'll try talking to Measurehead a second time. Because, like, I remember the wait being relatively long, but not that long. And then I realized something was wrong.
Our personal dynamic has changed a little.
Hackney, bring it in. Would ya loosen up? Would ya? Hackney, opening parenthesis. Bring it in. I think they want to take a picture. Oh, would ya? Would ya? Would ya? Would ya? Oh, would ya? Would ya? Would ya? Oh, would ya? Would ya loosen up? Would ya? Oh, would ya? Would ya? Would ya? Oh, would ya? Would ya? Would ya? Oh, would ya? Would ya? Would ya? Would ya want to take a picture?
Hey, Cryer, how you doing?
He means very little.
Give me a moment, mate. Let me just check. I'll open the apartment. Opening parentheses. Yes, how you doing?
Your
Well, yeah.
race descent has temporarily halted, but you will fall again.
Oh. I looked over and realized the kitchen grubber was still here.
So it was.
He's gone.
You bested me in race combat to reach my superior.
That was pretty good.
Then had to give me an order. I salute your cunning, enemy.
It wasn't quite as rhythmic as you were
I will
hoping.
go
Oh, that's a
remove
shame.
the body
Still
from
sounded
the
good.
tree with my bare hands.
With my bare hands. Doing good. Just got home from the gym. Nice. I'm glad to hear it. How was the gym?
You're so noble, Measurehead.
But while I am gone, someone must stand guard.
We need to wait here while Measurehead goes and gets the body.
Needs to be you.
That would mean you're openly showing the people that you're taking the Union's side.
I'm gonna ask
This is the
Kim
comfortable
first.
result of not taking it down ourselves.
Hey, Glenn. Hey, Captain Mouse. It was good back in biceps today. Nice. I had a push day today, so it's good. That's good to hear. How you doing, Glenn? The extra calories I'm getting, eating are doing what they should. Oh, nice. Yes. You're lifting stronger. Nice. Okay, let's see what happens when I continue. Please be good. Please don't do something wrong. I do remember this taking a while.
The woman's gaze follows Measurehead.
Never mind, it did freeze. Cool, there is stuff. There is dialogue.
So, you guys are like cops or something?
Why was the audio balked? Audio? Is the audio balked? Oh, of the TTS? I designed it that way. It was by design. I'm just trying to keep things from going to shit. Feeling anxious because I have a call from your health insurance incoming. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I hope it goes over well. And I hope that it's over and done with. I definitely get that, like, the anxiety prior to a call. Not fun, for sure. When you're expecting a call, it's just, ugh. Why are you with Measurehead?
Look at him. His craniometric perfection. Are you cops or what?
We're just trying to keep things from going to shit, really.
Have you ever thought that maybe things should go to shit? I'm Katya, by the way.
Katya, things shouldn't go to shit. It's bad. It would be bad.
You hear that? That sound.
Yep.
He's breaking something.
Yeah, probably the tree.
Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it.
I also wish I could see it.
Look at you! RCM rent-a-cops! Guarding that bridge like Everett's lapdogs! Is this where it's at now?
Can I have a coffee?
The RCM is for sale!
I mean, like, yeah. Man, have you ever seen a big...
And who are you? What is your business here? Why are your clothes 4 sizes too small for you?
Yes, I'm an unbelievably corrupt cop. I'm corrupt every opportunity I get. Well, I'm trying to be a good cop, so I don't think that's the one. That's none of your business. I'll work with whoever I want. It's none of your... I don't know if that's... I dislike all of them, really.
A shrill laughter interrupts you, echoing across Martinez. It's Kuno.
It's Kuno!
Then the man turns to look behind him at the behemoth appearing around the corner, approaching him, walking past him.
Alright, Measurehead got the body down. But at what cost?
The corpse has been removed from the tree.
Did I post the deer in your garden yet?
Stand
You had a
down
deer in your
and
garden?
congratulate yourself.
I would take that as a no, because I haven't... This is the first I've heard of it. Please do, that sounds amazing. The corpse has been removed from the tree. He brushes wooden flakes off his hands. Stand down and congratulate yourself. You have sided with race victory today. There's been no side choosing. We did what we had to keep order. Thank you for your cooperation, Measurehead. Yes, and snacking your veggies. Oh no. I mean, maybe a little good, but not great. That's your veggie garden. I don't mind sharing, just don't eat everything. Yeah, that's only fair, right? There's been no side choosing.
And what you had to do was to become a union man for all to see.
Ah, dang it. Alright, Measurehead. Go fuck yourself. We're not friends. Hold on, I need to... So there's a way to turn on the jogging, and it's basically to hit escape, turn on caps lock,
So, how'd you like our harbor?
hit escape again, and then turn off caps lock, because caps lock is auto run. But I don't want to keep caps lock on. So he stares at you with his hazy eyes. How'd you like the harbor? Labor Utopia, not approvingly.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across.
I don't know. If I get in good with him. Picture in Discord. Thank you. I'm keen to see it, because we don't have deers in Australia. I've seen deers once before when I went through Switzerland, but that was it, and it was magical.
Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plane. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Everett said you have a key to the door.
A key, huh?
Oh, even
What
a
door
video.
is this key supposed to open?
He said it belonged to a weasel.
Oh, say no more.
On prawn.
I got you. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
I saw an opportunity and I took it. I'm a hustle grinder. I heard something about a weasel and it didn't sound like a local polo weasel, if you know what I mean. Oh. I'm not opening this door for myself. I'm opening it for all the working men. I'm not really doing this for political reasons. I may as well get in good with these guys,
I knew
right?
This man was a commie. And it's a good thing you're doing too. Thanks. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse.
Okay,
That's
so
behind the whirling and rags.
yeah, we're going there anyway, so we may as well do
Our
that too.
organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Okay. Oh, he does nothing. I was drinking coffee. Question.
Where did you
Answer.
get the key from?
Yes, what do you want to know? What animal is the mouse of the sea? That's a good question.
The
Krill?
janitor
No.
gave it to me. Nice fella.
Sea mouse.
We talked about life and things that really, truly matter.
Oh, the janitor gave it to you.
None of this mess we're in. This
Oh, does it
jive
sounds
and
like I want to say it's
What
some
for?
kind of eel hides in holes. I mean, that kind of makes sense. And none of this mess we're in, this jiving and juggling. What's it for? He doesn't wait for your answer to feed our children, I guess. Yeah, anything else I should
I'm more
know?
of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff.
What?
I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
Man takes a big sip from his flask.
Who he is and what they're fighting for. This is interesting.
You've returned, somehow. Welcome back, Silent, somehow. Why are you striking?
We're negotiating our share.
Your share.
Aye.
Wait, so not wages or pensions or... yeah.
This stuff, they already covered.
Eats chat. No, my chat. My chat. Shouldn't you be grateful then? It's a lot more than most people here have. Yeah. At least you got the benefits. That's something. However much you feed the wolf. Yeah.
Never grateful. Were we ever grateful, we'd have nothing. You fight for every piece.
How large of a share do you want?
All of it.
Don't enjoy eating my
However,
chat.
right now, we
They're
want
good
all
people.
The harbor workers to be on the
You
company
can have some of this
so that we can
taco
help
flavored
the
soup.
decision-making process.
However, right now we want all the hub workers to be on the company's board so they could take part in the decision-making process. What about
I
Everett?
think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've made it. In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman.
What does bossing the
I guess
union
you kinda
entail?
get to be the village chief.
Kisses.
He
Kisses.
oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties. Watch out for
Taco
him.
flavored kisses. That feels dubious somehow. Smoochies. I guess. Smoochies. You kind of get the village chief. He oversees the harbour, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties, watches out for his own.
By that, you mean corruption?
Yeah.
By heavens, why would he not be corrupt?
Oh.
We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this world,
Cryo has taco lipstick on. That doesn't surprise me.
the old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even.
Now this is a very
Yes,
interesting
but not too
point.
lavish.
In that he is corrupt, and they know he's corrupt, but he's corrupt to a benefit of the union. So it's like, well, who am I to stand in the way of that? That desk seemed pretty lavish.
He is reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker.
That's fair.
That would be a manipulative illusion.
And that's the thing. It's very hard to, like... It's very...
Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway. And moralism is the most corrupt of them all.
That might be a bit... That's an interesting, like, thought and topic. And this is what I really love about this game, is because it explores very complicated ideas. And in a way in which everyone who you talk to, or most people that you talk to, are very intelligent in the way that they talk about their ideologies and their mentalities. It's very fascinating.
Not you, you would like to say. But then there's that weasel door.
There's that weasel door. Got the
Sure
picture.
thing.
What is this? News of the world? Talk about personal stuff. Get to know him.
Yeah, I don't even know your name. Who are you?
Call me Mañana.
Mañana.
I'm just a humble harbor worker for the past 6-7 years.
Well met, Mañana. That's a sweet-ass name. I'm not an idiot.
Name worthy of the man who holds his friend. Names are important.
Have you had any other names?
Plenty to go around. Don't get greedy and try to swipe mine, though. You got your own.
So not a given
I'd
name.
say a real name is what most people call you. Now that we are getting so well acquainted, what's your name?
What is my name?
Be honest with him.
Alright then. Be honest with him. I think I might be Harry. But that's the name that Everett gave me.
Wow, this is major. You're like a man born anew. Okay, so if you can't find it, maybe make up a new one?
I may take that into consideration.
Can't live in this world without names, see? Important things they are. Vessels of the soul.
What's your deal with names, anyhow? Is it a spiritual thing or a philosophical one, or what?
More a poetic thing.
Ah,
Any attempt to formulate a grand unified theory about it ends in the stupidest shit imaginable. Doesn't make it less true, though.
interesting.
That means I can't tell you about it. I can only show you.
Well,
You may understand in time. Or not. But it might be easy enough.
fair enough. It seems
Words
interesting.
guide our life. We commune with each thing through its word. Every word is also a name, is it not?
Okay, that's maybe a bit mental, but okay.
Harry. It's cool. But I'm sure you could come up with something even cooler.
Inland Empire. That's pretty low.
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
The man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
I better get to that corpse.
Hey, psst.
Who, me?
Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
Again?
Yes, you're ready to start building communism again. You've built it before. They've built it before. Hasn't really worked out yet. But neither has love. Should we just stop building love, too?
Yes, we should all stop building love. Love has worked out really well for me. I'm a love winner. Can't argue with that. Yeah, we should...
So, what about all that communism you've promised to build? Word on the street is you've woken up from 1,000 years of slumber, promising to erect a version of communism many times greater than any attempted before. Is that true?
So this is, I mean, another really fun dichotomy of this game. I was just been talking about how intelligent the writing is and how intelligently people articulate various ideals and perspectives that have been, you know, steeped in cultures and life experiences and things like that. And then every so often you'll just get your little like thought cabinet just going, "Hey, you should reignite communism."
You
Like
keep
out of
saying
nowhere,
things like,
almost.
Down with the bourgeoisie.
What?
Eat the rich. Sodomize the landowners. Impel all people who have more than 25 real in their pocket. Literally murder all human beings, regardless of their political beliefs. That kind
I've
of
not said any of that. I've said some mildly left-wing things, but none of those. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yes, the mask of ambivalence.
Hello,
When
Midnight
you
Muse. How you
We're
doing?
about to rip it off and reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global communism that would devour and masticate mankind.
Interesting.
Everyone can see that.
How you doing?
tell
You
me,
looking to
Do you have
reignite
any
communism?
questions before
Because
we
my
find
brain
out
is
how
trying to
make
convince me to do
communism
that.
better? Or do we get right down to it?
You will, if you want to. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Hope you've had a good day, or are about to have a good day, depending on where you are in the world. What's this communism even about? There's a body that's been pulled out of a tree that I need to attend to. So I think, you know what? Yeah, let's make some communism.
Oh yeah. Get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready.
Wait, firing squads? You didn't say anything about that.
Too late to back out now. You can't make an omelette without breaking a few million eggs.
Oh, shit. Roll your sleeves up further and breathe in the pristine air. Alright, cool. Thought gained. Communism. I have gained consciousness of el communism. Popping it in the brain. Oh, my visual calculus just went down. Shit. So, yeah, so you get various different bonuses from the thoughts and stuff, because I have begun thinking about reigniting communism. My visual calculus just went down. Oh, and my logic is down, probably from trying to figure out how to get home. And I like the way that works, in that it's like you're busy thinking about other things, so your concentration on certain things is not going to be 100%. So I like that a lot. Close for winter. Yes, I read that, but on the inside. Oh,
All around you, rain falls on the great city of Rivershore.
oh.
Rain drips from
Thank
the eaves
you.
and
Oh,
floods the
thank you so
gutters,
much, Stranded on
washing the
Earth.
filth away.
Thank you so much for the raid. Hey, it's Orpa. Hello, 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 hello. Thank you so much for the raid, Stranded on Earth. How are you doing? Let me just take a moment. Oh, thank you so much, Midnight Muse. Thank you so much, Dark Vein 95 for following. Let me just get a shout out for Strand on Earth. While we take a little break. Is my shout out gonna work? Yes. Awesome. What were you playing? What were you doing? The graphic is not great, but it worked, which is nice. Hello, hello, hello. How are you all doing? And it's lovely to meet you all as well. I am Greymouse Inc. I'm an Australian illustrator. We are currently playing Disco Elysium tonight, but usually I'm drawing. Was bumbling your way through Killer Frequency. Oh my goodness, how are you enjoying that game? I love that game so much, so I hope you are enjoying it. I had such a good time with that game. I really, really hope that you're having a good time, because I really, really enjoyed it. Stranger is also drawing comics on streams. Oh, really? That's awesome. What are you working on? Recommended me to you. Oh, well, Orpa is such a sweet bean, so I really appreciate that, and I'm really glad that you would pop round. Having a good time with it, but it's giving me Yeah, I get that. I had like pretty strong anxiety when I played it too, because I really wanted to do well and not fuck up a lot. So I definitely get where you're coming from. I had a lot of anxiety when I played it myself. Well, pointing the blame finger. May you ask what pronouns I prefer? Thank you so much for asking. I really appreciate that. I am a he, him. Yeah. Hold on. Let me just check the rest of the chat. I tried to play this game, but I'm really, really bad. That's fine. Like, I totally get that. Disco Elysium kind of locks you out sometimes if you fail rolls and things like that. So it is a little bit complicated, but I really love this game as well. It is my favorite game of all time, so that's why I'm playing it tonight. And I just love the art style and the way that like the writing of it all. It's fantastic. We got Paul. Oh, Paul Maurice. Oh no, poor Paul Maurice. If you can remind me, where was Maurice in the town? I can't remember. You love Disco Elysium, by the way. Hey, perfect. You're in a perfect stream for that then, because I freaking love the game too. No, thank you, Midnight Muse. I appreciate it.
The snow is melting.
Yeah. The snow is melting. That's cool. What am I doing?
Up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hair.
What do I see?
Grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world.
Cool. So Stranded is the only streamer I ever saw make active progress in disco without crushing their own soul in the progress. That's totally fair enough. My first playthrough definitely crushed my soul a little bit, just kind of trying to get through it. Just as a forewarning, if it's important, I will be save scumming. So if we fail a roll, we'll just bounce back and retry it. Just as a warning, in case you are a Disco Elysium purist, I played it pure my first playthrough, and that was real rough. So we want to be a slightly easier, breezier kind of run of it this time. So we will be save scumming a little bit. He was at the newspaper office. I told him to hide. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, almost gave me a panic attack. It was that scary. So I totally understand. But spoke to scene accidentally tipped the killer off. Yeah, I definitely get that. It took you 17 streams to beat. That's fair. Like, it's a pretty long game. I definitely remember in my first playthrough, I kind of lost a little bit of patience with it, and I wanted to kind of get through it quickly, and so I ended up kind of just jumping through bits and missing some quests that ended up being amazing and so much fun. So this time around, I'm going to take my time with it, and we'll figure it out. There's a word for that, save scumming. Well, it's the word I've heard anyway. It's that save scumming is just where, yeah, you basically load a quick save. And yeah, like, I don't mind save scumming if it's going to stop us from being locked out of things. You started save scumming in with Baldur's Gate 3. That's fair. I do that in Baldur's Gate as well, because, like, holy crap, that game can be really punishing. I think a lot of games that have, like, dice rolls can be really punishing sometimes, because it is just up to chance. The coast shields you from the rain, while the city shivers around you. What's in the west?
Sheets of rain over the water, a flight of stairs leading.
I heard the word from you and assumed you knew what you were talking about. No, I never know what I'm talking about. I'm Greymouse. No, I heard the word from somebody else, and then I started using it.
On an inlet beyond the Bay of Revachol, ghosts rise into the sky.
Who are you, ghosts?
The skyscrapers of La Delta, the financial
ghosts.
Faint
Shakes my fist.
light seeps from the office windows.
Just had a little sip of coffee.
Will you ever go there?
Will I?
No, you are just one of the hundreds of thousands who watch them rise across the bay from Martinez every day.
Okay. Mouse, could you share a link of your comic to the new Raiders? Of course, I would be more than happy to. I think I have a comic command. Let me check. I do. Oh, there's like a quick pause. There's like a pause between a command and then the command working, and I'm always like, am I going to look like an idiot in front of these raiders? Yeah, so my comic is basically a fantasy series about a goblin who forms a team to steal gold from giants. It's called Ratchet and the Beanstalk Brigade. Please feel free to check it out and have a read. Let me know what you think. I'm always keen to hear feedback and people's interest in it. We also have like a various different kind of sorry, my brain just farted. Various different kind of things to interact with the comic itself in my Discord. If you are interested in introducing a character that can be a background character in the comic, or if you're looking to like theorize and put together theories on what's happening in the comic, because I wanted to have as much kind of interactability with my audience as possible. So yeah, that's what I got there. What is down the shore? I'm gonna run my fingers through my dampened hair. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it, because I've enjoyed making it. It has taken ages to do, but I have really enjoyed putting it together. And it's kind of the joy to comics and stuff like that. It took me so long to do, and then eventually I just took the plunge and started one, and it's been awesome. It has become my life's work, but it's so worth it.
The gates of the industrial harbor are locked. A chill runs down your back. You shudder like an animal trying to shake water from its hide. Behind the gates, heaps of supply crates, red and blue metal shipping containers, slick with rain. The Greater Revachol Industrial Harbor is an artificial mountain range. Immense wealth resides within, and immeasurable poverty in its shadow.
Enjoy the look of it, line work and color harmony in particular. Oh, thank you. That's really sweet of you to say. I wanted to keep the line work, black and simple. So I appreciate that you like it, because I've always been like either unsure about it or yeah. What is across the distributor?
The lower middle class. Distributary after distributary cuts the city blocks in half. 7-story buildings trail off into the rain.
I would ask if you have like a link to your comic as well. I wouldn't post. I would say don't post it in the chat, just because my Twitch mod is like currently on its highest thing, so it won't allow links. But if you want to like DM me if you have a link to it, that would actually be really cool, because I'd love to get I'd love to see your work.
A silvery curtain of rain over the houses.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. At least we are dressed for it. Let's keep moving.
Yeah. Ooh. It's a save. And I'm gonna quick save over it. 'Cause fuck it, why not? My brain doing the brain fart. It's been a long day. Oh god, the body.
The corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch. It's gently laid on one side.
Well, it's down.
Mr. Measurehead has done a good
Hey,
job.
leveled up.
Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for a field autopsy.
Demanding game to end the long day, not the optimal combination. No, well, the game does all the thinking for me, as you can see from the thought cabinet stuff. So I don't have to do any thinking. I just have to do occasional reading, which is just as hard.
Yes. 1. Investigation of the scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy. 4. Transportation of the body to the morgue. We are on number 3.
Cool. Send you a link in a whisper. Thank you. I appreciate that.
The fuck are they on about?
Shut up, Kuno. It's Kuno's fuck pig. Don't we have someone else for this? A doctor? I do want to ask that, actually.
No, you and I are detectives. The honorary rank of
Yeah.
signifies
Whoops. I made myself look like a fool in front of Kim.
everything.
Thank you. Oh wait, no, a very different Kuno. You know a very different Kuno? Did you have like a a good interaction with him? Because so far I've had a pretty naff interaction. Sanders doing weird things? Oh dear. Shit. That's not good. Different voice. Oh. Very weird. Oh, Kuno. Oh, Kuno and Kuness's voice. Oh, that's weird. Interesting. Very interesting.
An honor and a burden attached to your rank. will
Only
also
like some
cause
seconds.
a
Oh,
burden.
weird.
Usually after 5 to
Maybe
8
it's picking
years of
up
field work.
odd.
Mine is lieutenant detective.
His just Kuno's voice just went all squiffy. Not sure what could cause such garbling like that. Yeah, me either. Hold on, let me do a bit of a fiddle. Fiddle about with my own OBS, just a bit. Twitch. Oh yeah, possibly Twitch. Let's check it. Where Disco Elysium? There we go. We shall see if that makes a difference. Let me know if you all your ears explode because of the issue.
You are. Your station would not have a sound.
Boo,
if
Twitch.
you weren't. Now, the way I see it,
He looks at the corpse in some disgust.
it's either this, or we complete the initial interviews. We already met Evrard, that only leaves a wild Pines
Evrard.
representative. There's one in town, negotiating the strike. She could have information.
Interesting. We'll do the autopsy.
Not much later, I hope. He's about to melt away soon.
Don't worry, I'm just gonna do a few things, like level up. Ah, sweet. Field autopsy, interview Wild Pines rep. We can do that whenever. I think we probably need to do the autopsy. However, I gotta level up. So I've got the psyche character archetype. So basically, my physique is pretty okay, and then my psyche is pretty damn good. However, everything else is dog shit. So I am really suffering in logic and various other things. So I wonder, what the hell do I want to do? What do I want to upgrade? The visual calculus is great, but I can't upgrade that, so it doesn't matter. So run, but it's usually a dinner time. Absolutely fine. Thank you so much for raiding. So thank you so much for coming and being here. I really appreciate it. It's lovely to meet you, and I'll make sure to follow you at the end of my stream because I really appreciate finding another comic streamer. So I will definitely be around, and I hope to see you around as well. Enjoy your dinner. Bye-bye. Bye, Stranded. Now I gotta think. Now I gotta use my brain. Conceptualization. I love the intellect stuff, but my intellect is terrible, so I should probably ignore it, essentially. Yeah, I should probably just ignore it, honestly. Forward to catching your stream again. Thank you. I look forward to catching your stream. I hope we don't have the exact same stream schedules, because that would suck. I really want to, yeah. I will see you soon, I'm certain of it. Leave the brain alone, it's worked hard enough already. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Let's do something else. Physique, I see Half-Light a lot. Threaten people. Oh, I don't want to do that. Tune into the city. Love and be loved by drugs. I don't really want to fiddle with the drugs. Enjoy healthy organs. Physical instrument might actually be really useful. Pain threshold, maybe. Take the blows. Don't let the world kill you. Jesus. Or do I actually double down on my, like, psyche? I don't know. I don't know, mate. Understand others. Work your mirror neurons. Intimidate the public. Assert yourself. Oh. Oh. No, we leave the brain alone. We'll leave the brain alone for this level. Let's go physical instrument. Yeah, baby. Snap out of it, Kuno. Kuno.
You missed a good show before. A kid came by and completely fucked the tree to pieces.
He fucked the tree up! Fucked it good! It was porno!
I need warmer temperatures so your plants can grow. Yeah, that'd be good. It's freezing here right now, so I'm not going to trade my temperatures for yours. Wish I could have been there to see it. Now I have some questions.
Shoot that shit at Kuno, Pigonaut.
Pigonaut, fuck. He's brutal. He's so cruel. Such a cruel, small child. You kids often play here?
Right, Pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
10 man's clothes were in the trash container. Point to the container. How'd they get in there?
Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that.
Oh.
That shit is beneath Kuno.
Have a drink. Gonna drink my coffee. Ugh. It's instant coffee, so it'll do. Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse?
Listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit.
Oh. Kuno, please. Just tell me. It's important for the investigation and my self-esteem.
Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real.
I don't have 500 real. Wait, I asked you what happened to his clothes. You must have seen them lying around. Alright, entertain me. What's so great about these pants? No, Kuno, you don't know anything about the tampering I'm investigating. I already have pants. No, Kuno, I have pants.
Pig, these are found modulars. Liquid fit, performance crotch, urban survival shit. Made in Mirova by scientists. Pants scientists.
Pants scientists.
Believe it, you need this shit.
Oh, I got a thought brimming.
These could drastically improve your chances of survival in the urban wilderness.
Yeah, maybe.
Coach physical.
Or they could just be
endorses
pants.
These pants. They are tartan ready.
I guess what happened to his clothes? You must have seen them lying around.
Kuno ain't seen shit lying around, except for that there. Now you want performance gear or not, Grandpa?
Grandpa.
The lieutenant
Jesus, this
remains
kid is
silent,
brutalizing me.
but his expression couldn't say, "I told you so," any louder.
I might be interested in the pants. Let's talk about this later.
Alright, Pico, shit's rolling.
Don't do business with the pig, Kuno. He's gonna steal all your money, Kuno.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a gun to his face and make him give me those pants. Don't take that out of context.
Kuno and C don't trust you. Can't do business without trust.
There's more to his distrust than being a pig. He feels threatened by something obscure in you. What that is, however, remains a puzzle for now.
Okay. There's also this mug in the trash.
The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again?
Yes, does this adequate depiction of a South Samaran man have anything to do with it? Yes. Yeah, does this racist mug?
Yeah.
Oh, my thoughts, my brain.
Kuno's got
I'm having
that fast
thoughts
brain.
brimming out of my
You say
brain
you
box.
can after the mug fucker. Cause
What?
he's the clothes fucker.
What?
I can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno.
That's exactly what I'm saying, Kuno. Someone has tampered with the crime scene. Clean some of it up.
Shit, that's tense.
Yeah.
Someone's going to the beat down basement, huh?
Yeah.
Poor guy gonna get tied to the radiator.
He nods in approval. Ah.
The kid may have something there. He's already come up with an interrogation.
Yeah, let's get Kuno in on it. Kuno's my friend.
Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can...
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching. Get away from my Kuno.
Yeah? Get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Kuno's face.
Try to call the popo phone on Kuno.
No, it's not fucking Kuno's. It's ancient. Look at it.
Kuno is easily my favorite character. I fucking love him just because of how abrasive he is.
He thinks you're fucking fool, Kuno. He says you climb the ladder up to your magic treehouse.
I love the idea that like my favorite character is just the most abrasive, horrible one. It's like me pointing to like Iron Wool and being like, I love that. This thing, my favorite, the most abrasive thing in my kitchen. That's the Kuno of my kitchen, and I love it.
Get the fuck out of here, pig. Kuno doesn't have a magic treehouse. That's just some shit roofing gimps left behind, lazy dinks.
Lazy gimps.
There it is. That strange feeling again. As if there was more than meets the eye about that pile of roofing material.
Yes, some shit gimps left behind. Will those gimps suddenly raise your eyes left-handed? What does that mean? What the fuck? Don't I have a single normal thing to say? You can't hide it, I see that vision with my inner eye. Ah, my inner eye. So you say, but I saw past the... I want to ask the left-handed thing, because it seems so weird.
The fuck are you talking about? Kuno doesn't know what handed gimps they wear.
That's fair.
Trying to get you to talk gimp, Kuno. Don't talk.
You can't hide it, I see that vision with my inner eye.
Inner eye? Fuck are you talking about? Ask me a normal question, pig.
They're trying to make you feel stupid, Kuno.
Yeah.
You glance again at the roofing material in front of the shack. Yes, you should go back there.
I'm gonna ask about the greenhouse first.
Dunno. Kipta's gardener used to work there.
Used to work there.
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Kuno.
What do you mean by kipped?
Look it up in the library.
Ah.
Kuno's not a fucking dictionary. Fucking small brain. Kuno
Ugh.
is the gardener, alright?
Every so often, like, during my investigation, I like to just go wander over to this kid and just get verbally abused. It's a nice breakup between, you know, my normal investigation of the murder and this, you know, political powder keg that is a game. You mean the young woman by the whirling in rags, the gardener?
Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Damn it, my empathy is too low.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Kuno. Oh,
Lonesome.
I know where my house is. Yes, I remembered where my home be.
Here we go. Home awaits. Walk past Station 41 and through the market. Past the Boogie Street spearhead. To
Oh yeah,
the other side of
Boogie
the
Street.
lake, the frozen eye at the center of the district. Then past the video rental store on the corner. There, at the end of a street lined with pine trees, a small house no larger than a matchbox. 11 Voyager Road. You no longer live there. Those
Okay.
times are gone. And so are those people. Why did you come here? Why are you still here? And where's the dealer? You have to get back to work. That's all you have now.
Ah, okay. So we've learned quite a good bit about who we were. Learning cap for perception raised to 5. Speed gives 1 sight. Oh, shit.
Some kind of
Oh, and the next thing. Hell yeah, baby.
They say the world isn't ready for a rock and roll cop. No one wants their state monopoly on violence to be mixed with celebrity worship. they claim to know, it would be dangerous for detectives to rise to the ranks of demigods and have sexual encounters with barely legal cover girls.
Oh dear.
It would be insane, they say. To all this, you say, fuck off and die.
Nice.
In a cool voice.
Yeah.
You people have no idea how good these cops are gonna get. They're gonna crack 20 cases a day. In the future, cops will be like astrophysicists, or prime ministers, or prophets. And you're the first one.
Hell yeah, that's gonna be me, baby. Learning cap for visual calculus raised to 6. Hell yeah. Learning cap for suggestion raised to 6. Learning cap for electrochemistry raised to 6. And learning cap for composure raised to 6. That's all really good stuff. And then -1 logic, price of self-delusion. That's fine. I can live with that. I can live with the delusion. Propaganda. Yeah. That's exactly it, isn't it? Buy found pants from Kuno. Who put the clothes in the trash? All good questions. Alright. Propaganda. Hell yeah. Can I do this yet?
There are
No.
several footprints in the mud.
Never mind. But it did say we should come back to this door. Even though I should be investigating that corpse.
An inconspicuous pile.
Hell
of
yeah.
Material, Eternite.
Okay, why am I looking at this pile of roofing material? My
Because it
morale!
has an orderly, well-laid palette. Easy on the eyes. It reveals no secrets.
Oh god. I'm gonna do that save scumming thing I talked about previously. My morale's already so low as it is. Like, that's pretty fucking rough.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Ah, my morale.
It's nice and orderly.
Oh, I'm hurt. I'm hurt. Because I'm stupid. Came back, failed. Let me just get this wall. And then I'll look at the corpse.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material.
Inland Empire said come back. Yes, my Inland Empire said this be good. This be good for to look.
Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly. There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Shabby little door. Do you see that, Kim? Do you know that was there? Probably.
What is this then?
Oh, he didn't.
A tool shed?
He didn't. He didn't know.
Let's investigate.
Yes, Kim Kitsaraki. Let us investigate. Yeah. Silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder. Oh dear.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine.
Oh dear.
Sweet amphetamine.
Uh-oh.
The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
I wasn't thinking about taking it. I swear, I was thinking about justice. I heard amphetamines make you a really good detective. Are you a really good detective? I'm not gonna peer pressure Kim Kitsuragi into fucking taking amphetamine.
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However,
He points to the ladder in the corner.
see that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? The secret path the local kids use.
We've made it into the industrial harbor, Kim. It doesn't matter. It says get out of the way or get fucked up. Hell yeah. Coins. An empty tube of magnesium supplement. Cured, pig's head, it looks mummified. Ooh, that's fucked up. Up the stairs. Because there are some rewards and stuff. These barrels are half full of rainwater. Nice. It's such a weird thing. Like, I regularly hear about people being, like, people talking about it being illegal to collect rainwater. In Australia, it's legal. But every so often I hear people say that it's illegal in different parts of the world. And I think that's mental. I don't get it. Why? Ooh, Nosafed. And I have no reason to jump down now, because I'm here now. Kim, stop standing on these coins. I need them to pay for my room. You heard Gart. He said I'm not allowed back unless I have like 130 real. You think I got that kind of money lying around? No, it's lying around Revachol. That feels weird to say now, knowing that we have a character in my comic called Armella de Revachol. Anytime I refer to Revachol as a place, that can be like tampered with. We were trying to make some money playing music at Baldur's Gate. Yeah. Picking it up from the coins, from the ground. Please, I need this.
Intrusion by autopsy. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
First, what exactly is a field? Try to remove the dead man's boots.
I thought we decided to leave it to processing.
No.
Let's not turn this into some kind of circus.
Do it again.
I thought we decided to leave it to
Kim!
processing. Let's not turn this into some kind of
Give
circus.
me the boots. Tell me something, dead man.
Shoot, loony Roni.
Oh, enough.
Come back.
Come on, officer. You
He's
know
talking to me, and he's making me uncomfortable. He knows poor pair of latex gloves. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them. Clap your gloved hands. Let's get in there.
There truly is a time for everything, even for yellow gardening gloves. However, they are lacking hygienically. I suggest you get in there in limited capacity.
Please, I need these for the achievement. Yeah. Please, I need these boots. I need them to protect myself against danger. Alright.
I'll ask you when I need you to. For the most part, maybe I should handle
Send me
the
more
contact
coffee.
and you take
No.
notes.
Dang it! My coffee! My caffeine!
Should handle the contact and you take notes? Yes, we just fill them in, right? Show him the red field autopsy form in your ledger.
That's right.
Yay! I did correct.
You knew it because you inspected your ledger. The lieutenant is relieved you know the protocol.
Yippee! Kim Kitsuragi is my friend. Open your ledger at the field autopsy form.
The dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger.
Hey, buddy.
The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists, describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts.
Okay, resist urge to kiss dead man.
Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with
Assistant.
That's you.
Right, Harry Dubois.
the corpse is indifferent to your scribblings, just lies there.
I didn't ask
The
for
next
its approval.
box says,
Coroner's case number.
KK57 0803 .0815.
Write it down.
Next,
Name.
NA. Next,
Date of birth.
NA.
Oh, true. Age. We don't know.
Roughly 50.
Oh, okay.
the corpse looks ageless, like meat on a hook.
That's what I was thinking.
Mondial.
Mondial.
The pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other.
That tracks. Sex. I love these. These kids are the funniest. These kids are just so fucking funny.
Male.
Pigs can have sex.
Right, fucky. Right, pig's gonna have sex. I'm just gonna write male.
Nor does he look male, with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
Date of death.
We're still going with March 4th. 51.
Okay.
What else? 9. Body identified by is non-applicable.
Yeah.
10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
Cool.
KK 57 0503 0815 listens motionless, with the cargo belt still around his neck. Only one box remains.
Evidence of treatment.
None. At least not after the initial examination.
Okay.
A strange word. Treatment.
Be back later. Gotta go play taxi service. Fair enough. Have fun. Agreed. No treatment.
A silent nod.
I want to be
The
Kim's
lieutenant
friend.
places his gloved hand on the corpse's chest.
You'll also notice
as
that
if
I'm
in
actively
preparation.
avoiding apologizing for anything in this game. That is for a purpose. I'm not apologizing in this playthrough.
Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from pre-DeLorean burial rites.
Right.
It takes him 2 seconds to perform. Then, somewhere in Jamrock North, a small wood shed behind Rosencrantz Row, Lieutenant Nick Feuerbach puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey. It's raining outside, light drizzle. There is darkness in the shed. Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair, her silhouette bull-like against the window. Outside, Grand Houdon. The day is turning dim for Sergeant Mac Dawson. Hand extended, he approaches, to make sure she is dead more than anything else.
Damn, Jesus. It's
The
a
building
grim one.
is tall, 7 stories, wind-wrapped in solitude. Most of the apartments are unoccupied. This was a suicide. The other, an accident. The small one.
Oh.
And so, all across Jamrock, Coal City, GRIH, 42 deceased persons found today. 42 stations of breath.
We should start the post-mortem.
Oh. Turn the
The
page.
corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest.
Oh, thank you,
It no
Orpa.
longer meaningfully interacts with its
Let
surroundings.
us take a moment
The
to
thicket of
stretch.
boxes,
Check
lists,
my
and
posture.
red
Check
copper
your
plate
posture as well.
tries
You've
to
been sitting here
answer
for a while
why.
too. And hydrate. I'm all out of coffee, so I will have some water. I will settle and compromise for H2O. Gah! Stretching. I'm not just being murdered, guys. Don't worry. Ugh. All right. Your posture is fully screwed, so all good. No, that's not good. You gotta either stand up, fully stretch yourself out, or you gotta get someone to. You gotta lie down and get someone to stand on your back, straighten that spine out.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs.
Hey,
The makeup
Lady
briefs is
Valeria,
unlucky.
how are you? It's lovely to see you. I hope you are well.
See, it's happening.
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive. Size M.
We're currently looking at a corpse's underwear, so you've not missed anything, Lady Val. Come in and get
The
comfortable.
disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more.
BB gonna go ask neighbor to walk on you. Hey, good. I'm glad. Make sure it straightens out the back. Balances the humors.
The boots are ceramic, vitreous enamel. They are fused to his skin from blood flowing downward post-mortem. Removal of the boots is left for processing.
I want them. When am I gonna get them?
Patience. After the autopsy, before the body is taken away, there will be a window of opportunity. After the lieutenant has gone to sleep. I hope this has
Yes.
helped you, my liege.
Yes. Yes, good idea. Good idea, brain. Drama. Yes, there'll be a moment. An opportunity.
Tattoos.
He stands up, feet planted on either side of the body. We're stealing those boots, guys. Don't even worry about it. Remind me. Don't let me forget about the boots.
The upper torso is covered in a single
You're at work again,
continuous tattoo,
but at the
resembling
home
that of the
office.
night sky.
So no human interaction today, except that I need to go visit your friend in the evening for massage because your whole body's in pain. Fair enough, fair enough. Well, I hope that you can kind of take it easy today, because it sounds like you don't want to have to deal with too much with that body pain.
The assistant has a color photograph of the markings to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene.
Remind to steal boobs. Yep. Yes, that's exactly what I asked. Thank you.
The deceased has has a cargo lashing belt around his neck.
You'd love a nice
tied
calm
with a
day.
high
Well, I
waist.
hope that for you. I
Color
got my fingers
yellow.
crossed for you
Length
for that.
3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end. Well nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age, about 50. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature below freezing.
Yeah, this cold weather probably would have kept him, like, pretty crisp.
Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short.
I don't want to touch the corpse's hair. That feels weird. That feels like a weird, fucked up thing to do. Write it down. Short, light brown, male pattern baldness. Yeah.
Lividity is consistent with
I trust
age.
Kim.
The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs. Consistent with stones thrown post-mortem. Low velocity.
Fucking low velocity. You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max. Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest. Consistent with predation.
Write down but amend for high velocity. I'm gonna do that for Kuno. There you go, Kuno. Don't say I never did nothing for you. Literature mark. The lieutenant produces a small folding knife with the other hand pulling on the belt. He starts cutting into the polyester. The stench is horrid. After a while, it's obvious the material cannot be cut.
The steel wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark.
You've
Yeah.
got just the right tool for that. The chain cutters.
Good thing we got these chain cutters. Pull out the rubber gripped cutters. Yeah.
Always good to think ahead. Now,
He points to the rope squeezing the dead man's neck.
we need to cut the belt to see the ligature mark below. Carefully, with as much precision as you can.
I'll try my best. I'll try my absolute hardest.
See, my pig is gonna fuck his head off.
Oh dear. Also, my friends are poking into you starting to start streaming again. Would love to get back and play some cozy games, make some art, and just vibe with friends, but, well, need to focus on basics first, like profile, layout, such, and maybe when I feel comfy, give it a try again. Looking forward to that. Yeah, fair enough. Do those kinds of things in your own time. Like, I totally get it. It'd be a lot of fun to stream and to do all those things. But yeah, take it day by day, and I'm sure when you feel up to it, then it'll feel all the more rewarding to do it. So yeah, if you're not feeling ready for it now, that's totally fair. That totally makes sense, and it's totally okay. So yeah, work your way up to it. I'd be keen to see that. And if you do start streaming again, you can be guaranteed of a follow from the moose. You can be guaranteed that I will want to check out your stream.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
Oh, that's not a nice thing to say. Yes, I'm Kuno's pig, I agree. Look for a good spot to cut. You're very welcome. Don't even worry about it. You are here supporting me, so I'd be more than happy to support you in that way. You know? We're all a community, and that's the big part of it, right?
The belt is equally tight around the whole circumference of his neck, swelling over the edges like white bread rising from the east.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna try and cut this belt off. Fingers crossed we don't cut his head off. It's pretty high, but we can still fuck up. Yay! We didn't cut his head off! I don't know what happens if you fail that. I've never failed that before, so... after some deliberation, you sink the cutters into the knot, tying the belt together. You squeeze the rubber handles together, sweat forming in your brow. Press down.
Snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut, and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck.
There's the warble
and the dark
again
red
in audio
ligature
from
mark
game.
around it.
Weird. A warble. Is it like... And now over. Well, there's like a sound effect in the game, which kind of sounds interesting, but I don't know if that's what it is.
The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark.
I'll have to
Suspension
listen to it
in the back.
in the VOD then. just have a quick check. Lieutenant is kneeled over. The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck. The lieutenant has kneeled closer, running his finger along the dark red groove until there's a gap.
As it ought to. This is where its grip on the
To see are we crazy? Yeah. Fully possible. I mean, it could be. So, it's very interesting. Because, like, we've not had audio issues before. But I've increased the sound on my mic. So it shouldn't affect the game. It's very interesting. I'll check the VOD and then I'll check back in with chat on Discord. But we'll find out. Because there is a sound effect in this game that sounds like dong. But that doesn't really sound like a warble. So it's weird. I listened at an interesting time. Yeah. Welcome back, Creo. The curdled beat is gentlest pulling up. Oh, right, yeah. Don't mind your gutter brain. If I minded your gutter brain, I would be minding it constantly, surely.
Above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5.
It's more the speech is garbled then. Weird. Okay. I'll check in on that. Very weird. Because, like, I've not...
Chest is intact. No
Gutter brain.
Abdomen is protuberant. Pelvis intact. Genitalia...
Ooh! Genitalia, you've come at the right time, Cryo.
No! Let's get off at sea!
We're not gonna have sex with this corpse, Kuno.
I fucking knew it!
Finger the red line. It's something about a gap. Yeah, it's gotten worse, mate. It's gotten even more grim. I was gonna be lined the same, yeah.
This is clearly what they've been waiting for, ever since the autopsy began. The lieutenant is trying to make it as boring as possible.
Trying to investigate the penis.
Genitalia is male and unremarkable.
Lol, boring
No evidence of
penis.
injury.
Does it look like he was enjoying his moment of death? Inspect the genitals. Write it down and move on. I don't feel like the genitals are important. I don't feel like I want to ask any of these questions. Let's move on.
Back is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical. There are combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip.
Okay, so he's definitely a mercenary.
Bullets have bitten little pieces out of him. It must have been excruciating, especially the hip. Before you is a temple of pain and little tenderness in life.
In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin.
This is the body of a soldier. A mercenary. A mercenaire.
We have a real museum here. Of battles, wars.
Write it down.
Last item. Hands.
Hands. He takes the man's right hand in his, inspects it, then moves on to the other one. I don't want to... I'm going to pick up the hand.
His flesh is cold, icy.
Cool.
Pleased to meet you. Where are you from and what's your name?
My name is...
I'm only fucking with you. I know where you're from. From Cappadocia. And your name is Il Corbo. What can I do you for, Il Corbo de Cappadocia?
Dialogue in this game is so fucking good. Pleasure's all mine. Tell me, are you a temple of pain and a stranger to tenderness?
You get me, Kobo. I feel like you were once for tenderness and kisses yourself, but then shit went south.
Damn it, he got me.
You're ahead of even me on the pain front.
Hey, Wiki! How you doing? Wiki, Wiki! Hello,
We
Wiki.
should do this more often. Be close like this, I mean.
But you're a corpse, and I'm a detective. We would never work out.
Hands are clean. No sign of injury from struggling.
Were we expecting any?
I was. Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Honestly, this stench is making it hard for me to think at the moment.
That's fair, Kim. We are over a corpse that's been hanging in a tree for like 3 days.
Ooh. That's all for the external. Well done. What next?
Internal examination. Doing good. How you doing? I am good. Had a very good day. Very busy though. We had D&D in the office, which was fun, but a lot of mental work on me. Central nervous system, he says, then concludes abruptly. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
You don't even have a joke.
Damn it, I failed. Nope.
Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth, not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
Some go to the office to work, others to play D&D. Yes, we do both.
With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it, gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Purge fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous.
Yeah, I run a D&D campaign in my office, and all my a lot of my coworkers come to play.
Yeah, jack that fucker off.
That's pretty grim. It's a lot of fun, but yeah, it's also a lot of work.
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Unremarkable. Respiratory system.
Back hunched, as if in prayer, he begins to pry open the dead man's jaws. He stops to exert more force. Both hands are used.
Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen. Hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and mouth.
From here, it looks as though the clown-faced man is screaming. The tendons of his jaw are torn apart. Hyoid ripped from the force of the lieutenant's hands.
Look inside the dead man's mouth.
No scream, no sigh of relief rises from the darkness inside. It's humid there. Sickly sweet air, unlike anything living. You feel like you're about to
Oh,
fly
God.
straight in that mouth of his. No, you don't. You can keep it in. You can keep anything.
Yeah, pain threshold, baby. We here. Look deeper inside.
You manage to suppress the contractions
Kiss
trying
him.
to enter your stomach. All it takes is concentration. Through it, you see nothing but darkness. More meat and darkness.
Now kiss.
There are ancient mysteries down there, Kobo. Ask me later.
Hemorrhaging present in mucus.
The lieutenant repeats impatiently. He lets go of the jaw, the mouth snaps shut before you.
Hepatobiliary. NA.
Why, don't we have anything?
Are you a hepatobiliary expert?
I don't think so. Okay, right, NA.
Same for toxicology and serology. NA. Cardiovascular. The body exhibits heavy lividity. Blood has gathered in the hands, feet, and neck. Hypostasis is visually consistent with the hanging.
Yep.
Gastrointestinal.
Breathes a sigh of approaching relief. This is the last field on the list. He looks around to the ground, the pool of feces there. Yep.
Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
He touches the corpse's bloated lower abdomen, briefly. Write down, omit the voila. Write down, keep the voila. I'm gonna keep the voila.
What's next on the list?
Description of injuries. Summary.
We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one too.
Bite marks.
Head, chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted.
That makes sense.
And your opinion, officer?
Non-fatal post-mortem.
Agreed. Next injury?
Contusions.
So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury, a stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. The perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem.
Yep, Kuno threw some stones.
At maximum velocity. bloody fucko!
Fuckle.
has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
Write it down.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath, the description of injury. 2 boxes.
Non-fatal.
Right. Next.
What's the 4th injury field for?
Nothing. Just in case.
Turn the
The
page.
corpse lay slouched to the side, oblivious.
Okay, I'm not going to try and remove the
Bite
boots
marks,
yet.
Contusions on head and chest.
Okay.
Dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck, with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured. The cervical column intact.
Okay.
You see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark, 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing on the neck.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks to the side. The ring around his neck is visible.
So here's the thing. I know I've played this game before. I know what happens. So I'm actually kind of curious.
He is deep in thought, eyes fixed on the bright red ring around the dead man's neck.
Why do you say that?
I'm serious. I don't think it was the injury that killed him.
Okay. Why don't you think it was fatal?
Why weren't his hands tied? A big man like this? Oh, I would tie his hands down when watching him to the gallows. Yeah, he's a mercenary, a big violent man.
Honestly, I'm not sure there weren't marks on his wrist. That part got blurry for me. The stench. But you are right, I was ready to call this. Now I think we should leave it empty, at least for the time being. Let's wrap this up.
I leveled
Pronounce
up!
This field autopsy over.
First, how did it go?
It was an irregular field autopsy. We did not establish cause of death, which is supposed to be the goal of an autopsy. But personally, I do not see this as a parameter for success.
That makes sense. Yeah.
We were thorough with the list of injuries too. We described them all in detail. What is there to say? Given the circumstances...
I don't
it was
know.
a professional
Like,
field.
you could say that we're best friends.
Oh yeah, well done, Master Detective. Maybe a drink is in order?
I want to make sure that I can get Kim away from the body at some point so I can steal the boots. Perhaps a drink is in order.
Now, you see, that worries me.
Oh.
You will die if you drink. You know that, don't you? You are proving a useful detective. The
Oh.
organization would miss you.
Please get yourself together. The lieutenant from Precinct 57 thinks.
I need a copy of that autopsy form. Then I will drive him to Faubourg
Rip out the quarter.
for processing.
He looks at the dead man one more time and then at the slip of red paper in his hand and then at the corpse again.
He's thinking, did I miss something?
No, I cannot allow him to take the body away without me getting the boots. Those are my boots. They belong to me. This guy is dead.
The man is deep. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep
I
breath.
I'm not getting that. Didn't establish probable cause. Oh, probable cause. That's literally not French. That's just the word.
Your arm reaches out. And your eyes close,
what?
as if by their own volition. It's dark all around. You feel cold.
I
dead
did-
flesh
I did that
through
as a
the
joke.
scalp. It's right under the palm
What?
of your hand.
I succeeded. I literally. What? I literally clicked that as a joke. I was gonna go. Oh, I'm gonna fail this. Click it, then reload it and just avoid it. But it worked. It freaking worked. I was actually so in shock. I didn't even hear what perception said. Your arm reaches out and your eyes close, as if by their own volition. It's dark all around. You feel cold, dead flesh through the latex glove. It's right under the palm of your hand. What is this?
His face, his cheeks, his nose, his fat, swollen lips. Like a rubber spider, your gloved hand crawls on his features. Everything is silent, all around.
We talked about the mouth a lot. When we talked to the corpse, we talked about the mouth. We looked into the mouth quite a bit. I actually have a terrible gag reflex, so if I ever did this in real life, I'd actually probably gag.
The oral cavity is cold and moist. A ball-like tongue attaches itself to the base of the mouth, lolling around like a scallop.
And as I was talking about that, I almost gagged as well. Anything for the
right track.
Anything for the investigation. Play with it.
The tongue moves freely in the cavity. The mucus of the mouth is slippery.
My
fragile,
hand's just in a corpse's
even
mouth right
through
now.
the latex. From the soft meat, teeth are budding. Hard pearls of bone in the gums and in the back of the mouth. Can you feel it? You're so close. Rip his jaws open now. Look in.
What's going on?
A vision of black and dark red death, pried open by your hands and studded with teeth. Looks like he's laughing. Death fumes rising from his throat. And there, in the back of his mouth, above the bell of the uvula, right in the soft palate.
What?
You see a hole, barely visible to the human eye. It is swollen shut, almost vanished. No larger than 0.4 centimeters in radius, the edges appear darkened.
There's a hole in his mouth.
A black trickle of liquid runs into his throat from the wound.
Put your finger in.
Your index.
This is so weird.
Right in there. A tight tunnel of flesh opens up. Tissue damage. Wide enough for 2 fingers. As you push both in, you reach through his mouth, right into his brainstem.
A hole leading right to his brain.
The fuck is happening?
Ah, shit, see?
Feel around first.
Basal ganglia feels clumpy. What entered here has torn apart his reptilian complex.
Right, okay.
The funk soul brother at the
There's a
back of
bullet.
his head has gone dark forever.
There's a bullet in his mouth.
Your yellow fingers slide into the remains of the limbic system. There is no resistance. It's gelatinous. The slug-like structures are damaged too. The tearing extends deep into both hemispheres. The ululations of the limbic system have ended. All is quiet.
There's a cavity cut right between the
The
hemispheres.
lieutenant answers with the sound of his pen on paper.
Fucking cavity, see?
Even Kuno is like, whoa.
Quivering with awe.
Yeah, he's fucking... It's
Your fingers are all
like, this is insane.
reaching toward the inside of his skull. The cavity goes further, but the entry wound isn't wide enough for the rest of your hand to follow.
That makes sense.
All the muscles in your body harden. Time to enter him.
Oh. Wriggle in. Not punch a hole in his mouth.
Your fingers reach toward his skull. His cerebral cortex feels like jelly. Cold jelly. Strange fluid streams down your wrist.
It's my
as you
whole
push
hand in
deeper
his mouth at this
until
point.
you feel it on the tip of your finger. Ice cold serrated metal.
Metal.
Its
A
edges
bullet.
cut right through the latex.
There's a
into
bullet
the
in
finger.
his brain. Oh my god.
The pain is barely noticeable under the adrenaline rush.
Oh dear god. Feel a solid object right under the skull.
Can you get to it?
He searches in his pockets for something. Inspect the skull first, yeah?
There's a tiny crack, a protrusion in the cranium, right in the back of his head. Your finger must be pointing straight at it, from the inside.
From the inside. That's such an interesting mental, like...
We have the makings of very small exit wound here.
Forget about the fucking exit wound, Beano. The pig is wearing him like a fucking
well, maybe not a fuck puppet, but definitely like a dubious sort, yes.
Her voice is absolutely sizzling with excitement.
Okay, so my interfacing is pretty high. We have a 92% chance of succeeding. However, you all know how I got here. I got here on a 8% chance of success. So we could fail this. Oh god, I don't want to, but I also don't want to pull my hand out. Because I think that'll just lock me out. We have to try. Okay, we're alright. We got the bullet, gang. We did it. We did it.
You pick the object between your index and middle finger. Feels sharp, like metal. You press your teeth together. Your jaw is clenched. All you need to do is just...
slowly pull your fingers out.
The inside of the head feels cold and smooth, like a glove. Sweat dripping down your brow. Careful not to lose the prize between your fingers.
Okay.
With a plop, your hand emerges from the mouth. The garden glove is covered in blood right up to the wrist.
To the wrist.
Between your fingers, a small flower, a blossom
made of lead.
Fucking beautiful.
Yeah, and I gained the kids' respect too. This is the best. Drop it in. That was the fatal wound. We did it. Oh, I wish I could high five somebody right now. I'm just gonna high five my monitor. Oh shit. Took out 1,000 pixels.
And says,
a non-caliber rifle, some kind of brittle alloy, fractured on impact.
High five. Yeah, Lady Val, thank you. Keep it, Lieutenant, as a gift. No, that feels stupid. I'm gonna say it.
No, you deserve it. We can log it later.
Hey.
We need to add an item to the injury list. Injury number 4.
Number 4.
Oval entry wound with an abrasion color. Soft palate, back of mouth. High velocity. Temporary cavity in brain tissue. Small exit wound on the occiput. How does that sound?
Sounds about right.
Opinion, fatal injury.
Agreed.
And one last thing. We can now fill in injury number 3. Ligament mark. Opinion, non-fatal. Post-mortem. Treatment.
The ligament mark, the fractured hyoid bone. Is all treatment?
Yes, and the belt around his neck. The hanging. Even dragging him to the yard.
It was done after he was already dead. Yeah, right. Agreed, yeah.
I have had my doubts for a while now. Since I saw there were no signs of struggle on his hands. And no claw marks.
I agree. It didn't make sense. It just didn't make sense that the guy didn't fight this.
There have been other
He just took it.
Small thing. We were right not to assign hanging as cause of death, as the perpetrators expected we would. No such luck for them.
Yeah, Kim. High five.
We didn't fall for it, he thinks. There's pride in there.
Yeah. Maybe the bullet holds more answers.
Yes, we should take a closer look at it. I am certain it has more to tell us.
Absolutely, Kim.
This little thing could reveal much about the weapon that shot it.
Absolutely. Who would do it?
That's for us to find out. But this, it will make finding them just a little
Absolutely. Holy crap. This actually really, like, this busts this case wide open. I gotta say. Why would anyone do this?
The real killer? The real motivation? What really happened here?
I think I need to wash myself.
Oh, you really, really do. I am glad to hear you say that. Your room in the Whirling in Rags should come with a bathroom. Be sure to make use of it in the evening.
Yeah, you're right, Kim.
We put him in a bag and carry him to the holding pen of my kinema. The body bag should contain the odor for the duration of the transport. I would drive him to processing, but it's too late to do that today.
Oh, yes!
I'll do it first thing
Yes! We got the boots now too, because we took the investigation for too long, so he can't take it.
One more thing. This was really good work.
Yeah! Yeah!
The word lingers in the air. As far away, dogs are barking. Further yet, the sound of motor traffic. Detective.
Yeah, we did it. I'm gonna quickly leave, quick save, because holy crap, we did some really good rolls there. So let's quick save. And then, actually, I'm actually gonna just do a full save, because I want those boots. I want those dang boots. And I'll do anything to get them. So we're gonna do a full save, and then we're gonna drag this body into the kinema.
The man is the lieutenant adjusts.
And
his
then
glasses
when Kim
and
goes to
takes
bed,
a breath.
we will check the back of the corpus kinema.
All right.
And if we don't do it, I'll load, and then we'll steal the boots. We'll leave the boots
There
here.
go those beautiful enamel
Oh
boots.
no!
May they rest in processing.
I will need a little help carrying him. You take the hands. I'll take the legs.
Hold on. No, we're leaving that body. If the game's telling us that we lose the boots, then we leave them. When night falls, I will deal with it. I will get those boots. I will get those boots. Wash off the death smell, yes. Send victim's body to processing. Once you're done with it, send the corpse to processing. Lieutenant Kitsuragi will take care of it. Check twice to see whether you're done with the corpse-related tasks. After you sent the body, you can't take it back. Yes, I want the boots. In order to succeed, one body has to be down. Yes, autopsy has to be finished. And then Kim has to be absent. He wouldn't approve. This will be devilishly tricky, so don't beat yourself up if you manage to send the body to processing without getting a hold of the boots. Okay, we're going to do everything we can to try and get these boots. So we're going to, because I know that Kim will go to bed at midnight. It is currently 4 p.m. So we have the opportunity to do that. So when Kim goes to bed tonight, we steal the body's boots. Easy. I'm going to upgrade my visual calculus because that's actually super useful. And now I have a cap of 6 on that. So actually really good. I am fully capable of maxing out visual calculus despite being a stupid dum-dum now. Which is pretty frickin' cool.
There are several footprints in the mine.
That's pretty low. I'm not going to be able to get that, even with my upgrade to visual calculus.
There are several footprints.
I give it a shot.
Left by work
We've won with less.
Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Yo!
Maybe
Oh
more than
my god, we're just winning!
8 pairs of
We're
boots
doing it!
shuffled back and
We're
forth
doing
to
it!
the mine.
I'm two rolls that I've just done for shits and gigs, and then and then just success after success. We're just winning.
Oh my god!
We're gonna take a moment. I'm just gonna take a quick pause because I'm gonna go get some water because my water bottle's out. And also all this screaming and shock has left my throat pretty dry. So I'll be right back. I'll leave the mic on so you can hear me coming back, but I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. I can't hear you now. My headphones are off. Let me know if Kim's gonna stab me in the back. Alright, I'm on my way back. Is anyone killing me? Has Kim betrayed me because I'm just such a cool, great detective? My headphones aren't in yet, so if you say anything, I can't hear you. Oh, I needed that. Not yet. Oh no, Hide, he's coming. I'm back. I see you. Ulpa. Ulpa. My finger pointing at you. Go over them one by one.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes.
Okay, take notes, everybody.
Number 46.
Standard work boots, steel reinforced toes. Number 46. Okay.
2. Standard work boot.
Okay.
Steel reinforced toes. Number 44.
Nothing exciting.
3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 43.
Work boot. Singular.
4. Standard work boot. Number 45.
Oh, never mind. It's
46.
plural. Wait, which is it?
You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prince apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them.
That's fair.
5. Another standard work boot.
Okay, we...
Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. 6. An aberration. Light as air. Even pace. Same make of boot, but number 41.
Right.
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
Okay. So, a lighter-footed individual.
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it.
Yeah, I love the visual calculus screen. It's super cool.
In a strange, beautiful way.
Get the rest.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. But the imprints are twice.
Glad thing I got some water.
Others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms.
Okay, so heavy individual.
8. And yet another standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
Interesting.
How many?
The lieutenant has been tracking your eyes movements. 400 million. 8.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
The same guys are going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Light step, number 41 shoe.
A woman? Or a kid?
I don't think there's any way to be sure.
Understood. Anything else?
A heavy one, 200 kilogram imprint.
200? Could it be the combined weight of 2 people? One carrying the other?
Absolutely.
Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a heavily built corpse with a bullet in his head.
I agree. Yeah, that's a pretty heavy couple.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Could have been an extremely obese person. One of them was carrying him over. Yeah.
Probably yes. This would also fit with the victim being dead.
Yeah, it makes so much more
They had to carry
sense
him because he could not
knowing
move.
that he was shot in the head.
Is there anything else that's noteworthy here?
An aberration. One soul is smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the odd soul.
Yeah, I agree. And do you have any ideas, Lieutenant?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
Maybe. Or just a driver.
He regrets it the moment he says it.
Don't say anything, just nod. I love Kim, so I don't want him to feel downtrodden. An interesting fact about polypore fungi. So, beyond what I've told... I mean, thank you so much for the Let Me Grey explain. So, polypore fungi, beyond what I've already told you in the Discord, that they are shelf-like fungi, much like mushrooms, so they are essentially mushrooms. And the shelves are like the fruiting body. So like with mushrooms, which are fruiting bodies of the mycelium, polypore shelves are the fruiting bodies of those mycelium. They primarily grow on vertical surfaces, most predominantly trees, but then they have also been known to grow on any like vines or any organic material. Some of the most common polypore mushrooms that you may have heard of, one being turkey tail, which I've talked about at length at various points, but turkey tail is one of those herbal mushrooms that basically can be ground up and turned into teas, and that tea is actually really quite useful or has had measured and proven effects to alleviate the side effects of chemotherapy. So oftentimes individuals who undertake chemotherapy will have turkey tail based teas or solutions to help alleviate those side effects. Oh, the mushrooms are the fruits. Yes, yes. To explain that, essentially, like a fruit tree, like an apple is the fruit of a fruit tree, the mushroom is the fruit of the mycelium. The mycelium is that rooting system beneath the mushroom, which looks like almost white roots, essentially. That is basically the organism that we know as mycelium. Yes, so yeah, you can grind it up and make it tea. Another type of polypore is known as chicken of the woods. It's this bright orange, vibrant polypore, which apparently, and I don't know this for certain because I've never found any myself, but apparently if it is cooked, it has the consistency and texture of chicken, which is very fascinating to me. No wonder why mushrooms have spores. Yeah. So the spores, and you get it exactly. Spores are essentially the seeds of mushrooms. Oh, that audio did seem a bit squiff. It almost like peaked, which is very odd. Probably because I turned it up. I can fix that. Thanks for the grace button. My pleasure. Yeah, I love talking about mushrooms. You know me. But yeah, like. And a lot of mushrooms actually have evolved and developed primarily for spore transference. Go away, ad. We're learning stuff. Well, the ad's coming up soon. That's just Punga warning us. So, actually, I can talk about that at another time. The spore patternings and the spore nature of mushrooms. That can be another class for another day. We've got a murder to solve. Don't say anything, just nod.
I don't know why I say that. We are not looking for a drummer. We are looking for a group of double.
It's okay, Kim. I trust you. You're my friend.
The lieutenant clearly appreciates the chance to clear up the drummer issue himself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Perhaps it could be a driver.
Yeah.
The driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
I don't want to patronize him. I was actually thinking, nod thoughtfully, yeah.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Oh, man. Do you ever have those occasions where just water is the most delicious thing? I felt like I needed it. Yes, prudent.
Mm-hmm.
We'll chat with people about their boots. How old do you think these tracks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
Yeah, we should probably call her too. But water is delicious. Water is delicious.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashot. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last one day.
Right, okay, so the weather really froze over before.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state.
Yeah.
The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
Yeah.
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree.
Yeah, it makes sense that the guy was dead long before they put him in the tree. Purely because there would have been so much more commotion and scuffling. There is yellow mushroom which grows in woods in your country, which is called chicks. To be honest, I'm not able to recognize it for sure from inedible kinds, so I focus on mushrooms I know and leave this one where it is, but it's very visually nice. Yeah, there are some very beautiful looking mushrooms. If you ever heard of, they're not mucus mushrooms, they're called goo mushrooms or gelatinous mushrooms, and they look almost like glass. They're beautiful. Chicks in meaning like small chickens. Oh yeah. So now I can kind of like imagine what they would look like. That's kind of cute.
Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Yeah, because like I find it really fascinating how certain certain plants and flora can take on the appearance of birds, which is such a fascinating, like, marvel of growth and development that plants and mycelium have developed to look like birds, like creatures that they cannot see but know exist.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
Yeah.
But we know the victim had a bullet in his head. A more precise way to put it is, it was made to look like a lynching.
Yes, they're trying to dupe us.
Body's tracks? Yes.
Cool. We have learned everything we need to. That was great, Kim. We are the best. And now let's go deal with that weasel. Miss Orogne Disco Dancer. She's not the weasel, but we got a weasel to deal with. However, I have just learned of a plastic bag, and you'll understand in a moment. You hear the distant squalls of seabirds.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me.
I don't need the cutters. If I see a mushroom that looks like a bird, you can be sure I will take a picture. Thank you, Smiley. I appreciate that. That would be awesome. So you guys will find out about a mechanic that I freaking love in this game. You can collect bottles. You can just pick up bottles. And then you recycle them. You sell and recycle them, essentially. But you make money off of it. So this is how I'm going to make my cash. Don't mind me, guys. This has become bottle collecting simulator. And I can only apologize. But hey, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You can't stop me. You can't stop me from collecting these bottles. To Roundabout North. To Capeside Apartments, Martinez Pier. Good to know that you're a fan of shroomies. I'll take a picture when I find some around, but in Prague there are not much interesting wild specimens. That's totally okay. If you see any mushrooms, yeah, please be sure to post them, because I am a amateur mycologist by trade. And I have a channel in the Discord called Show Me Mushrooms, and that's basically what it's for. So yeah, please don't be a stranger. If you find any mushrooms, send them my way, and I might identify them. The only reason I wouldn't identify them is because I don't, I fail. I will definitely try to identify them. If I don't know what they are, then I can't. I've got a field journal though. Oh, there's a channel. Yes. But it's also totally fine if you put them in post your pickies as well. No, I don't want to talk to Kim. I'm collecting bottles.
Yes?
Kim, I'm collecting bottles. You are unimportant to me right now. I've got bottles to collect because I want to pad out the time so then you go to bed and then I get the boots. I want them boots. Kuno's Little Shit Show. Yes. Can I...
The trash container. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Yes.
You see, a box falls into pieces.
No.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
There's no bottles in here. I'm not here for any of you. I want bottles. And also to make sure that Kim goes to bed, not knowing that I have boots. That I have taken the boots and they are now on my person. I found them. These are different boots. These aren't the boots that we got from that we saw on the corpse. I promise you. My eyes get really like wide and suspicious, and I'm just like, I definitely didn't take them from that body that we knew. That body that we saw. That certainly isn't where I got them. I bought them from a tailor. Kuno sold them to me. Arrest him. I'm not responsible. I'm just a boy. I'm just a boy. I couldn't have been held responsible for it because I'm just a little lad. Do you have a receipt to show? Yeah, do you have a receipt? To prove? Oh yeah, shit. No, how would I ever? I'm just getting these books out of the way. This is a terrible place to display books. It's raining.
Yes?
Nah, you're all good. Mr. Kitsuragi. Because we can't send it off today. We can't send the body away today. So there's no point in putting the body in the back of the van. Surely.
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says
Okay.
25 centimes.
Why not? I'll put some coins in.
This coin-operated, your money disappears into the coin slot. A clunk, the ring of metal.
Pull the handle and
The
look inside.
curtains on the display open. You lean in to catch the view. It's blurry, different blues and greens. In the middle of the shimmer stands a drab grey shape, like a ghost.
Turn the knob to focus your
The
vision.
lenses shift. The ghost sharpens into an islet in the bay. In the ruins, a man-made structure is visible. A half-sunken sea fort.
Oh shit.
Its concrete almost reconquered by nature.
A sea fort?
It looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago. Nothing but a rotten tooth remains of the anti-aircraft tower. A lonely birch tree grows out of it. Its leaves ripped from it by the winter wind.
There's the ruins.
I don't have the eyesight to make it out.
Hang in there,
The
little one.
brave birch tree seems to wave back.
Yeah, white birch trees are my favorite tree. Y'all should probably know that already because I've drawn so many of them in the comic at this point. That shouldn't be a surprise to anyone. Okay, let's go check out this Weasel's place. Weasel House. Population, Weaselton. Ooh. Yeah, stuff. Cash. Whoa. There's a man up there.
Can't get involved in this.
He's speaking.
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Hello.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
He says in a quiet voice, despite the cold, his shirt hangs unbuttoned on his frame. Why are you whispering? Sounds like you're already in trouble. No trouble for me. I just want to know what's going on here. Too late, young man. Trouble's found you. No trouble for me.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Gendarmerie.
It's the god of cigarettes and youth. Ask him if he's got anything to spare.
Oh, cigarette.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Hold on, can I at least have a cigarette?
Apologies, but this is my last one.
Damn it.
The god himself has denied you absolution.
Can't you just, like, toss that one down?
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
You're right. That was obviously a bad idea. Forget I said anything. I have
Is
questions.
it really that important?
He asks you, adjusting his shirt.
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
Ugh. Water.
Alright, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
It looks like you get a good view of the Whirling's backyard. Can you tell me anything about the hanging?
I can tell that you finally got him down. Thank you. It was quite a disturbing sight, even by Martinet's standards.
That's fair.
What were you doing last Sunday?
Yeah, nice one, Kim. Get in there.
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
Did you? Did I? Did you? I'm pretty sure I didn't.
No, not you. Some more muscular type.
Oh. Shit.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
The lieutenant takes out his little blue notebook and writes something down.
Last week? I don't know. Look.
He looks around the courtyard again. Old patio chairs and dead house plants litter the scene.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
Yeah.
I had a friend over.
What kind of friend?
He was my Sunday friend.
Oh, Sunday friend. What does that mean?
A Sunday friend. How intriguing.
What does that mean?
Makes sense. Friends are nice on Sunday. You don't have to work. You can just spend time with pals, watching rugby and drinking beer.
Yeah, that's definitely what he was doing.
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. In the neighboring windows, you can see faint reflections of his silhouette, all from different angles.
Okay.
Someone hides behind a curtain. Those windows have eyes, and those eyes are watching, spying on you three.
Can you tell me your name?
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
Okay. That's a really good name.
Martin Martinez?
Good local name. Yeah.
Let's go with that.
Alright, we'll talk
No.
later.
We won't.
No! But I need to know about mysteries. He takes one last drag of his cigarette before stubbing it out on the balcony.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Oh, damn it. I don't want to just let him go. He looks quite nimble in constitution. Maybe prostitute? Maybe. I think that may have been what it was potentially suggesting. You may be right, Lady Val.
Time to bring out your secret charm. Tears and begging. Show him your emotional side. Throw yourself before his very feet like a dog.
What do you want me to want from me? Do you want me to cry? Huh?
No, for God's sake, I don't want you to cry. Listen, I really have to go.
Ah, there it goes. Wasted. You would have gotten at least...
Good luck with the investigation.
No. This isn't critical, so I'm gonna let him go. You can convince him to not stay, but you can convince him to meet later. And he'll introduce you to somebody who knows a few things. But sadly, that is not us. And it appears that we have gotten soft locked. So we're actually going to get a second attempt at that, because I'm going to actually need to close this game and reopen it. Because it didn't crash. It may have crashed. Maybe a little bit of a crash. Whoopsies. That's not my fault. Like, let's be honest. The universe was telling us to retry. Then, give it a moment. Cancel that for a moment. Let's just one more try. Yeah, we get an accidental one more retry. We're just gonna quickly jump back to the starting screen. Chat with you there. Worry not. let me just fiddle about. Let me just retry that sync. Because it needs to sync the files. If we go back in and it's corrupted, then guess what? We're ending stream early. No, hold on. There's a lot going on my Steam. Give it a second. Still out of sync. Retry that sync one more time. If it doesn't, then we'll probably just jump back in. Is everything okay? We do not know. It is dubious. Everything is up to date. Okay, cool. We are jumping back in. I mean, I think this has happened before. So, with Disco Elysium, there is the slight chance that in dialogue, it doesn't progress. So the dialogue doesn't progress further. Where's my Disco Elysium? And so it kind of actually locks you in a dialogue wall. It happens. It's okay. It's okay if it happens. It doesn't crash my entire PC. So we just jump out and jump back in. And that's okay. We make it work. Oh, jeez, I think I almost pressed a button. We'll jump back in. Let me just jump back to the right stream. My stream. Because I'm Greymouse Inc. Gendarme! Try again. Don't ask for a cigarette.
A young man on a balcony nursing a...
Not looking for any
We can
trouble,
just
officer.
kind of... We could just speedrun this. No trouble for
I don't
me.
wanna be-
It's the god. Don't let him go. This could be your witness.
Actually, the
Is it
gendarme.
really that-
Like a nervous cat.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I can tell.
What were you doing?
Oh, no, not
And when?
last week.
You did
Just run through this.
It was my
Sunday friend.
Son, makes sense.
It's a kissing
Friends are
friend.
nice on Sunday.
It's
He
all my
doesn't
Sunday
reply.
friends. Any friend I meet on a Sunday,
No,
guess what? They're
with
getting
his
kissed.
Someone hides.
my name.
Martin Martinez.
No, we won't.
Okay, we'll try this again.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Okay, so because I didn't ask for a cigarette, my chances of success are higher. I can still lose. I can still fuck this up, but they are higher.
Time to bring out your tears and begging.
Yeah, Sunday
Show him
friend.
your
Sure.
emotions.
Yeah, you kiss
Throw
that
yourself
Sunday
before
friend.
his very feet like a
No, what? Like, we've had to reload because of this. We're going to get this Sunday friend information. We want it.
See a young man on
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
To be fair, I've actually really not save scummed much on this stream, which is pretty good. But we want to know about this Sunday friend.
I don't want to be.
It's the god. Don't let him go.
Is it?
Like a
Make sure not
Alright,
to ask
make
about a
it quick.
cigarette.
I can tell that you find.
What were you?
Oh, no, not you.
And when?
Last week.
You didn't.
To speed through this.
It was my-
Sunday friend.
Makes sense. Someone hides behind.
No.
Alright,
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
alright, we try this again. We try again.
This
Yippee!
isn't a place or time for
I don't deserve a full
Who
yippee,
knows who might
but
be
I'll give it a
watching
little
from a
yippee.
distance, hidden behind the curtains.
Hey, listen, lower your voice. I'm just trying to make things okay again. Can we meet again somewhere else?
For a moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable.
Got him.
Something moves in the depths of his feline eyes. Compassion and a hint of understanding.
Hell yeah.
I am sorry, but I really don't have the information you're looking for.
Oh, with a flick of his wrist, he sends the cigarette butt sailing over the rail.
But, hold on. What's that? For a split second, his hand lingers, as though gesturing towards a stone placed right next to the front door. It's a sign.
It is a sign.
Good luck with the investigation.
More information on the investigation. Please don't lock me in. Free me from this dialogue. It's almost like, so anytime there's like movement in the dialogue, sometimes there is an opportunity to like soft lock you. You seduced him well. Thank you, Lady Val.
He's gone.
The lieutenant puts away his notebook and turns to you. We should run after him, see where he went.
No point in running. Tenements like these often have an antibiotic safety. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
So we just give up?
He could be a real witness. In more cases than the
Sunday friend?
Either way, we need to let them grow right.
Yes.
He did this aside. Did you see that? He wanted to draw our attention to that stone right over there.
There, this one. I don't know why I'm pointing. You can't see me. That one. That one, right in front of us.
Inside the building, we can ask around for his apartment.
Yes. You know, Kim, I'm actually just wasting time until you go to bed.
Like any other, lying in a... There's a key beneath it.
Because I want those boots.
Pity doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has many apartments, and the man can be in any of them.
We'll take care of the weasel, then we'll look into it.
We'll just have to go in and see.
Yes. Don't worry, let's deal with the weasel first, and then we can fuck about. Another splattering of bullet holes in this wall. Oh, that's not good.
The spread pattern of these bullet holes makes your chest ache. Your breath grows heavier.
Examine closer.
You peer into the faded marks in the stone. They peer back like an endless row of tiny black holes. Sweat starts trickling down your brow.
Uh-oh.
Your chest feels tight looking at them. It's closing in, caving in, ever tighter.
Was it me?
Your breathing grows even heavier.
You okay there?
On prawn. Thank you. Thank you, me. Breathe out sharply. Huh? Yeah, fine. Man, I started feeling really bad for a second.
Might be the after effects of your past escapades. What are you looking at?
What's with all these bullet holes? I've seen a lot of them around.
Remnants from the revolution. These are over half a century old.
Is there something we should do about these? No, probably not. So no crime happened here.
Perhaps a crime of a sort ages ago.
Ah.
But no, these do not warrant an investigation.
Okay, but what can you tell me about the revolution?
Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Should we go?
Yeah. While we've got a moment, I do want to talk about... Oh, a beanie! Orange bomb hat. Hell yeah. Forget what I was going to talk to you guys about the philosophical. I've got a hat. Yippee! I look great. So, what I was actually going to say before I got distracted by a beanie, is that each of the characters' dialogue, so the conversational dialogue that you have with characters, they all have a different portrait. And I only recently learned that these portraits are actually a reflection of Harry, our character's perception of them. Which I find really interesting. And more predominantly with the background. So we see with Kim, and I'll show you as like an example, but with Kim,
yes,
we see, so it's very symbolic. We could do like, you know, a art theory kind of conversation about each of these portraits, because like with Kim's, you see that white circle behind him. It's very similar or akin to the white rectangle of our police department, essentially. However, it actually is symbolic of our character's perception of Kim being level-headed. His mind is a light in the darkness, which I find really interesting. And I was genuinely surprised when I learned about this, but I'm like not surprised in the sense that I didn't expect it, but surprised because I hadn't realized.
Holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and there's a knocker shaped like a lion's head.
Carefully knock.
You knock silently. The upholstery muffles the sound. No response comes from the apartment.
Okay.
I guess no one is in.
The lieutenant looks uncomfortable, yeah. Yeah, what's your opinion of the task we're undertaking?
Let's be honest. This isn't what I joined the RCM for, but every day tells you something new about yourself.
Okay.
Apparently, working with the local union boss to get info on an investigation is not something I'm squeamish about.
So you don't mind if I unlock this door?
I mind that the local thug is using the RCM for his
Yeah,
crazy
it's
work.
not our fault, it's
But if
theirs.
this gets us to the bottom of this hanging, then I'm willing to look over it.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
On the other hand, we could just leave and tell Everard we opened the door. No one seems to be tailing us to see if we actually did it.
Yeah. Lie to Everett, that's also an option. Oh, my brain was like, it's a weird variation of Japan flag. Guess I was totally wrong. I mean, that's also a potential, but because this is like a fantasy world, or a world not akin to ours, he's not Japanese. He is, I think he is, I can't remember his nation's name, but he has a French accent.
Yes.
But I don't know.
Presenting a fabrication
I mean,
is
that's
known
not
to
a
the
bad
origins here
like
and there.
observation
You
for
do
sure.
this task. You make the call.
The door is right here. You can just open it and be done with this. Besides, if you never open it, you're never gonna find out what's behind the door.
And that's a really good point. Inland Empire. So, I'm gonna open the door, but there's a reason for it.
You try to be as silent as you can. It takes a bit of rattling of the handle to loosen the bolt. Finally, the door unlocks with a small clack. Thoughts race through your head. Good job. Let's go now. I'm sure there's nothing interesting in there.
Wrong.
Only curiosity could account for stepping over that threshold. Maybe there's treasure in there. A white alligator. A fountain of quicksilver.
Yes.
As you hold the open door, you can feel the air moving. A little draft, a whistle.
I'm going in. I need to know. There might be bottles. Magnesium. A small suitcase full of clothes. Guests are staying over. Okay, so we're learning that there were guests here. This person kept guests. A book titled The Hidden World of Walking Sticks lies open. Walking sticks? You can almost feel the warmth of the red sun under the flag. Okay. I am robbing him. Yes. Ooh! Intercellary dress shirt. Nice. A nice new shirt. Whoever lives here admires fair-haired fantasy heroes with big muscles. Interesting. And a selection of mugs.
Sits on the shelf. Each one depicts a human figure. A dark-skinned woman grinning amidst mysterious symbols. A broad-shouldered man shoveling potatoes, and others.
Tap on the
A
mugs.
little ring. Though cheerful, the images on the ceramic make you vaguely uncomfortable. The images betray a lack of interest in human beings. They are merely unflattering caricatures.
What do I mean uncomfortable?
The owner of these mugs doesn't like people of other ethnicities very much.
Typical arsehole. So what? They think they can think what they want. It's a free world. No, they're a jerk.
This person is unhappy. The lieutenant picks up one of the mugs, then puts it back down with a look of disdain.
I'm beginning to feel better about breaking into the
Yeah,
apartment.
this guy's a jerk. Whip out the yellow man mug, and compare.
Yes, your broken mug friend would feel very much at home here.
So this was important because the guy had access to the bin. The bin where the corpse's the corpse's clothes were found.
There's the missing tin soldier.
The-
Whoever lives here might have used the wording's container.
Exactly, Kim. It's all important to the
And now
investigation.
they've drawn the ire of the Union. The plot thickens, as they say.
Yes.
Perhaps you should break into apartments more often.
Do you really think this is the same person who put the dead man's clothes in the trash?
Who knows?
Hmm.
I'm not expecting too much from these clothes in the trash lead either way. It might turn out to be some random local matter, but still, a nice coincidence.
Yeah. Absolutely. We're done here. I have bottles to collect, Kim. Oh, actually, no, I don't. I have an apartment to look into. So there are like a lot of things that you can do while Kim is in his room asleep, and I find it really funny because basically, glasses. in my previous playthrough, I waited for him to go to bed, and the first thing I did was punch Kuno in the face, because you can do that in the game. Oh, but I like conceptualization. That's a really good skill. Interfacing, oh no, it's visual calculus. Never mind. Then I can swap them out. There we go. That's a nice new shirt. Half-light, interfacing. I mean, interfacing is still really good, so I'm going to keep that. Keep that too. Yeah. An old shoe rack, boot, sneakers, and old slippers. A loud rumbling snore comes from within. The snoring is scary somehow. You should leave. Ooh. Oh. These shower curtains are covered in some sort of slime. Oh, that's fucked up. That's real grim. Shower curtains covered in a slime. That's pretty fucking horrible. You never want to get to that point, you know? Someone has drawn 5-pointed star on the wall. Okay. That is weird.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11.
Examine the padlock.
It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded.
Oh.
A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it.
Hey.
Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far.
Tool is not in hand. Yes. I could always knock. I'm going to keep the bag of bottles in my hand, just in case we find some bottles. Which I feel like we will.
This door has been closed with a padlock. This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says, the shackle snaps like a twig, and the lock falls to the floor with a little thud. It should be possible to enter now.
After you, detective.
Thank you. Flamboyant poster of a white star. Real lithography. Photos of revolutionaries posing with guns. Books of critical theory on the monstrosities of capital and such. Yeah. So this is a communist place. Communist's room.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Mazov.
Why does the tenant have a bust of Kraz Mazov on the bedroom?
The white star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting.
Ooh, lithography. I would love to try it someday. Yeah. It's cool. I'm sure it would be really cool to try.
He's known as the father of scientific communism, also known as Masovianism. His theories about economic history greatly influenced, some would even say sparked, the anti-centennial revolution.
Okay. I'm gonna leave that. I don't want to voice any opinions in front of Kim. Oh, a bullet. And a lounge jacket. Nice. The fuck was that noise? Again, oh, probably the bullet. The bullet made noise. Gonna just quickly save. There you go. I just realized I got a message. Let me just quickly check it. Ah, okay, good. So my parents are in town, and I think I've talked about that. So it's why I'm not streaming tomorrow. Just wanted to check. But they know that I'm working tomorrow. I will probably still take them out in the evening, hence why I'm not streaming tomorrow night. But yeah, that's good, because I was almost kind of worried that they'd message me and were like, when do you want to meet tomorrow morning? I'm like, oh god, I'm working. Because I want to see my parents, but also I can't not work currently. Oh,
rearranging the furniture.
Thank you so much for the raid, Rat Queen Arts, my liege. I've got to bow deeply. It's so lovely to see you. Hello. Let me quickly do a... Oh, that's all caps locked. There we go. Hello, hello, hello. What were you doing? What were you getting up to, my queen? How are you as well? It's been a while. It's so lovely to see you. We're currently just playing some Disco Elysium, so we're keeping it chill tonight. And just playing a game with really complex political themes and things, and a murder mystery that is quite complicated. We've learned that our victim was seemingly lynched, but then it turns out he was also shot in the face. You were working on some Resident Evil fan art. Ooh, cool. What, is there any specifics you could provide? Who are you drawing? Was it Lady Dimitrescu? I've heard many things about this Lady Dimitrescu. Was it that? Oh, yeah. I need to reset my my auto mod so that I can allow links. But if you wanted to like share it, you could always DM it to me as well if you wanted to share it, of course. But no need to if you don't feel like it as well. No pressure. That's the word I'm looking for. That's the word I'm looking for. You hear someone walking around rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10. I'm going to give it a knock.
The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes
Hey,
to the door.
thank you. I would be keen to see it.
You can feel tension on the other side.
I'm going to leave them. I feel like they don't want to speak to me. Thank you so much for the follow, Mr. Chungus Among Us. Give a little bow. Hello, how you doing? How you doing? It's lovely to see you. My lord. Let's just give a little tip of my little mouse hat. How you all doing? Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, sorry, yeah, if you want to DM it to me, then I can, or whisper it to me, then I can check it out. My chat currently doesn't allow, what's the word, links. I definitely need to fix that. Very, very sorry about that. And thank you so much for understanding. I'm gonna sit here in safety, in the safety of this apartment space. Let's have a look. Oh wow, that's super cool. It's a liquor. Are you potentially okay with me sharing it with the audience? My liege. Bow. I know I do that every single time, but I do find it funny. So it's the reason why I keep doing it. Because that's so cool, and I love what you've done with the light. The lighting is fantastic in this piece. Let's jump to poster art, which is something I don't normally do on the gaming nights, but honestly, I'll make an exception. Oh, that's kind of cool. So I can check, but like the last Archer I did was one of your previous works, because I saw Rat Queen in the link. That's cool. Very small world. Yeah, check this out. It looks so cool, and I really like your signature as well. I think it's got so much character. I think that's a really rad signature. So I'm always keen to see this art. Yeah, look at that, chat. It's super cool. Fantastic lighting, really cool drool, and tears. You've done a really great job. So I hope you're very proud of it, because it's definitely super cool. And of course, thank you so much for sharing, because that's wicked. I'd love to know how you do the lighting. Oh, this is the wrong screen. I'd love to know how you do the lighting. Like, what's your method? Because for me, I basically add a multiply layer and then erase for a lot of it, and I feel like there's probably a better way of doing it. So, very, very slowly. You know what? Fair enough. Then I can definitely respect. No, like, it's one of those things, like, good art takes time, so it doesn't surprise me that you probably worked on this for a while. Their mailbox is overflowing. Free mail! No, what else was I going to do? Yeah. Yeah, because I only recently started to work on more comprehensive hair reflection, or the hair highlights, and for years that has kind of eluded me. Like, genuinely, it's been really tough for me to kind of like wrap my head around the whole like how hair reflection works. So you'll notice in some of the newer comic pages I've started working on more like reflective hair, but it's something I've been drawing for 26 years, and it's something I've only figured out now, and sometimes that really is all that it takes, is just like perceiving something in a different light, for pardon the pun, but
A former architect stands before a slice of window, a room plan in her hand. A cold wave has made the air in the building stand still and frozen, with temperatures falling down to -20 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, so like any insight or guidance into light and light illustration, I'd always be more than keen to learn.
Is red from the cold. She's breathing on her fingers, clasping the plan.
Because I definitely feel very new to it.
Are visible in her expression.
Still very new to it. The plan.
Faint pencil lines on paper depict the same place, but a missing eastern wall connects the room with the neighboring apartment. Ideas for arranging the furniture have been jotted down.
Trying to just read and listen peacefully, but that's when the sneezing comes in strong. Always down to share pointers, but I'm not professional by any means. Well, I appreciate that for sure. So thank you so much. I feel like we're all always learning. So even if I just get some insight from someone who has visually displayed that they've got it down, is definitely a win. So thank you very much. Look around yourself.
It's clean and empty, with new tapestry embellishing the walls. A standard HB graphite pencil has fallen off a three-legged stool in the middle of the room.
This is, yeah, a grim space. The sea below looks cold and winter grey. Someone has torn down the wall. That's not good. A fridge! Coins! I am essentially a hobo that's also solving mysteries. An old grocery list on the table, and checks. Great. I'm just a hobo. Like, I mean, I'm definitely dressed like a homeless man, that's for sure.
Give me a moment.
But, like, I'm just picking up coins and food and clothing to keep me warm. An elderly woman is leaning on her broom, her knuckles white as bone. She seems to be having difficulty breathing.
The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
She sneezes into a dirty handkerchief.
This woman's health is failing her. There's not much to do. Not in this den.
Are you alright? Should I call a doctor?
I'm fine. Fine. Don't you worry about me.
Okay. Red spots appearing on her cheeks. Oh.
You're still worried. It's very worrying.
I am. I care. You know?
Now, what do you want from me, policeman?
I'm looking for a young male in his mid-20s. Dark hair, skinny build, a smoker on the balcony.
Yes, yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil.
That's the booger. Yeah, that's him. She looks at the other end of the hallway.
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
This is one of my favorite bits, is that, like, the description of things going on.
What's he in trouble for?
No trouble, I just want to talk to him. Do you know where he lives? He's wanted for murder. He's going away for life. No, no trouble. No trouble. Oh. You poor sweet thing.
He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh.
We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
Thanks, I'm off. This way, balcony. Let's find this guy. I want to be his Sunday friend. Or at the very least meet his Sunday friend. Because I'm jealous. I want to be... Hey, who are you? Woman.
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You
That's
wait and see.
a very weird way to just say hello. Like, can someone just say hello to me at some point? Like, please. Someone will always say something really fucking weird. The girl stares at the sailboat by the pier.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
Yeah, stop being weird,
I'm
Cindy.
the fucking skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
No. That stuff is like very take it or leave it. Please do not tell me any of that stuff. Let's start with your blood type and go from there.
Go where? Accosting a minor?
Ah, shit, I thought that was funny.
Listen to your partner, pigman.
Ah,
Keep
fuck.
those Rubby hooves off little old ladies.
So for those of you who raided in with Rat Queen, essentially, if you've never played Disco Elysium, it's a game where you primarily solve, well, actually not primarily, secondarily solve a murder, but then primarily just get verbally abused by the people of this city. No one is nice to me. There was one nice lady in a wheelchair when in the in the inn that I was staying in, and that's it. It's the last person who's been nice to me. Everyone's called me a piggy man or a cop.
With her work and welcomes the opportunity to challenge authority in other ways. That smell coming from her paint,
Some have called me a gimp. It's not great. Just been constantly accosted by the locals. You keep looking off to the side. What are you looking at?
The lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms.
It's a woman. Disdainfully toward the woman performing maintenance on the boat dock next to the pier.
Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features.
Okay.
The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That makes sense. Joyce Messier.
That was on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Who is she?
Probably the White Wine's rat.
Ah.
Should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing.
Ah, fuck. That's great.
You should really ask her unexpected questions. Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off.
Oh, you got me. Don't worry. I'll get wacky. I'll get real wacky and weird with her. She won't know what's. She won't even know what fucking hit her.
Now, fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to her zone.
What are you doing to the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
So you don't know what to write. Why are you so committed to defacing the building? I have an opinion on this. What do you want to hear? Do you want to hear it? So you don't know what to write.
Have you ever tried your hand at graffitio?
Maybe.
When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mona was here.
Yeah.
We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cabs. And my name's not Mona, so...
That makes sense, yeah.
She wants it to be something true and total.
That tracks. Also, for those of you who don't know, we're trying to run out the clock so that Kim will go to bed and then I can steal some boots off a corpse. It'll make sense if you played the game. Don't worry. Don't worry. It makes sense. Trust me. I have an opinion. I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna have to stop you. This is hooliganism. Actually, I don't have an opinion. I lied. I like it.
Thanks. I'm sure the
Oh.
inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
You've lessened her desire to deface the building.
Nice. See ya.
Watch your back, ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
I love the idea that I'm being really pleasant and nice to everybody, and they're all just like, fuck you. I'm like, have a good day. I might talk to you later. If you've got the time, of course. And then they're just like, fuck off. And it's just like, oh, I can't win. Someone's been sleeping here recently. I assume it's Cindy. Enough coal to last for several winters. Smells of chemicals. Yeah. What's in here? Bottles? Pants! Sweet. Found myself some jeans. And coins! I am a homeless person. I am just essentially a homeless person who's also kind of down to solve some murders every now and then. Like the murder is really secondary, let's be honest, at this point. It's all about finding sausages and food. Oh, 30 minutes. Make sure I get some water. I will get some water. Now, how do I get to the balcony? The other way. There we go. This way. Just kidding. I love how so much of this game is just me being called a piece of shit, and I've done nothing. Done nothing to harm these people, and yet they're like, fuck you, you fucking piece of shit. I hate you. You're the worst. Just a door, nothing for you, nothing for you here right now. Really? Hold on. Let me... Oh, wrong one. Let me see about that. I have a crowbar. And some pants. No, this jacket is the best. I keep my little plastic bag just in case I see any bottles. I can't get in here. Never mind.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security.
That makes sense.
Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Correct.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
Yes.
No one answers.
Shit.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening.
Yep. He looks around, taking in the cold spring air.
We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
Yeah. That sounds good.
Tomorrow, 9 p.m., right here. Apartment number 28. Good, let's go.
So we want to make sure that...
Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry.
Yeah.
You'll get him.
Though, that being said, it has been 3 hours, so we should probably raid out and move on. There are bottles up there. That's fine. Okay, let's do a quick... Let's do not a quick save, an actual full save. Alright. Let us check. See who is still alive for us to do a cheeky raid to. I really love this game, so I'm hoping you're all enjoying watching it too. It's a lot of fun, but it's also very goofy. Alright, who is live? Horizon Zero Dawn with Sunny and Logan. Sunny and Logan is great, and I haven't raided them for a while, so I feel inclined to go there. Yes. Yes, let's go. Let's jump to Sunny and Logan. I have never played Horizon Zero Dawn, so it'll actually be quite nice to watch someone play a game I've never played before. So, hold on. Let me get the raid message. If you want to use it, no worries if not, but if you do, give that a pop. There we go. And then we will raid into Sunny in Logan. Sunny. It's recommending people playing Disco Elysium. I'll do that one day, but not tonight. Okay. Oh, they've been live for like 9 minutes. Nice. Alright. Let's start this raid. Night Night Rat Queen. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Catch you all next time. Let's jump across to the end screen. See you, everybody. Go be the Rambo in somebody else's day. I can't believe you'd raid right now. What? Why? Are you raiding me? Hello, Giggles. How you doing? We're raiding. I'm so sorry. I can't help it. You know, I'm a wheeler and dealer, and I've been live for 3 hours. Have a nice rest of your day. Yeah, I was bringing a friend. You were bringing a friend? Who are you bringing? I'll cancel the raid. Hold on. I'm unraiding. Hold on. Why'd you... What's going on? You were bringing a friend? Who's your friend? Giggles 2.0. Is it Arnie? Because if it's Arnie, then I care. Plus hold. Oh, okay. I will pause the raid for you, Giggles. Captain Vague! Hello! Oh my god, thank you so much for resubscribing. 10 months. Ah. My love, it's so good to see you. I hope you're well. Who the fuck is Arnie? Arnie's my, like, bestest friendo. See, I bring wind. Miss you, dude. I miss you too. It's so lovely to see you. I hope you are doing great. Yeah, I am well. I'm doing really good. I've been feeling real good. It's really good to get back into streaming. I took a bit of a break for a while after being pretty sick. But I'm back, and I'm really happy to be back. So I'm well happy in it. Yeah, and it's so good to see you. I hope, yeah, I genuinely hope you are doing well, and I hope everything's going good. If there's no organized chaos stuff coming up soon, all I hope is that you're living well and taking care of yourself. I'll be here more often. Things on the up. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. I'm really, really glad to hear that. That makes me so happy to hear that. I'm very, very glad. Excellent. Honestly, it was worth cancelling the raid because any opportunity to see Captain Vague is a win. Are there going to be thing going on with Organized Chaos? Sweet. Oh yeah, of course, the Elden Ring DLC. You're gonna pop into that? Oh man, I can't wait. I am so excited for the Elden Ring DLC. We'll see how we go, but I'll probably play through it by myself once, and then I'll probably like chuck it on the randomizer and go wild with it. You freaking welcome. That's so cute. Hey, what can you do? Kiss your forehead. Well, my forehead is yours for the kissing. Oh man, I'm so like happy, just like smiling from ear to ear, and I got some pretty big ears, so like that's a big smile. But I actually probably should head on out and go to sleep. Maybe have some tea. Maybe take a shower. Maybe even poop. But yeah, very worth pausing the raid. Because any opportunity to see Captain Vague is a big win. Poop well, I will try, but you know me. I cannot be predicted. Arnie! It's my pleasure. It's Arnie! I just got here, no fair. I could always pause again. Is that Arnie? That's Arnie. Arnie, my bestie friendo. My dear friend, Arnie. Because Arnie and I, we both live in South Australia. So, dear friend, Hello, Glenn. We're about to raid out. I can't keep putting off raids, even though I love you all so dearly. Glenn, everybody's here. Everybody's here to watch me raid out. Oh, thank you so much, Captain Vague, for gifting a tier 1 sub to Arnie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm never gonna leave this stream. I'm gonna be stuck here forever. Not that I'm angry about it or anything like that. It's the best. But then also, I gotta go and sleep. No, yeah, thank you so much, Vague. That's so sweet. Cap. Rare cap sighting. Yes. You will stay with us, Mass. No, I have to go. Oh, you got the emotes. No sleep for the Mass. But I need the sleep. I gotta go to the gym, and then I gotta go to the work. Must entertain the masses. I got a little dance that I can do. No, I gotta raid. Let's raid. But I will be... Oh, wait. I'll be back again on Monday. So don't worry. I will not be too far gone. Stop raiding. Oh. I can't demand that I stop raiding. I need to go make poops. And I gotta also go to sleep. You'll be here. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm very glad to hear it. Yes, I can. No Friday stream. My family is currently down, so I'm gonna be spending time with them. So sadly, no Friday stream. But I will be streaming back up again on Monday, and it will be the comic. So I cannot wait to do some drawing. See, I did bring Arnie. I mean, that's true. You did. I did also see Arnie in my Mix It Up, so I knew that she was here. So, yeah. Good poop. Good poop. Good poop. It's true. I know when people are here, which is kind of cool, but also kind of creepy. But it's also great. Wait, yeah, I knew you were in. That's why I was talking about you, because I could see you. Anyway, go be the rainbow in somebody else's day. I love you all lots. I will see you all real soon. Again, love you all so much. And I can't wait to see you again real soon. Bye! Be nice to each other.